Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this Onslaught game. Yes, it's 3,000 points aside today of Leviathan deck thing between the Tyranids and the Ultramarines. So I've got the whole table tabled out. Is that a phrase? I don't know. I'm using the whole table. Today we're doing Vital Ground, Hidden Supplies and Hammer and Anvil. So Hammer and Anvil means we got one of us is going to be down this end, the other one's going to be down that end. We have marked the deployment zones out by dice. Vital Ground means you get primary points for holding objectives, as always, but you don't get many for having your home objective. You get more points for holding objectives further away, so it encourages you to push out and come forwards. And Hidden Supplies essentially means we've got 6 objectives instead of 5, because it's a bigger table, so let's have more objectives. Because otherwise you're going to be fighting over like one objective in the middle with like 2,000 points worth of your army. So now there's sort of 4 in the middle, which is nice, and then 1 in each deployment zone. So that's what we're doing. For the terrain and things, there's ruins everywhere as always, because they ruin your line of sight. You can't shoot through a ruin, but if you're in the ruin, or wholly within the ruin I should say, you can shoot out, and if you're in it you can get shot at. So that's what ruins do. They also obviously give you the benefits of cover if you're in them or slightly obscured by them. There's also lots of other cover dotted about. There's trees and bushes dotted around, so you'll get cover if you're in or behind those. And then there's craters and some barricades around which give your infantry, beasts and swarms the benefit of cover if you're in them. There's also some crates and crate positions with barrels of laughs next to them. And, you know, as mentioned, I like a good bush. So there's plenty of terrain everywhere. And yes, that's what we're doing today. Before we see the guest for today, smash the like button, hit subscribe. And if you want to support the channel further, you can now become a YouTube channel member, where you can get early access to videos, and if you want to become an Exalted Champion, you can get access to the community Discord. Yay! And let's not forget that if you like buying models and paints and brushes and things, which obviously you do because you're a Warhammer fan, that's why you're watching this video, you can check out my Element Games link below where you can buy things at a discount and also support the channel further that way as well. So yes, without further ado,
hello.
It's Paul of Ultramar.
That's me.
Yes, or on Instagram, Paul Primetime.
Yeah,
and you're literally an Ultramarine. So you have Ultramarines. Yes. And I said, let's do a 3,000 point game. And you were like, yay. So, yay.
Yay.
Lots of Ultramarines.
Yeah.
Although there's not that many because they're quite elite today. You've brought a very elite force.
Yes.
Would you like to talk through your list and what's in it and why, I guess?
So I'm running the Vanguard detachment today. So
The sneaky detachment for Ultramarines.
yes, because it's the only one that we're actually pretty good at.
I still think the Gladius is good.
Oh yeah, I do like Gladius, but I've been trying to play this a little bit.
You're being more sneaky now.
Yes.
Okay, so what does the Vanguard detachment do?
So anything, as long as I'm 12 inches or more away from you, I get -1 to hit and the benefit to cover.
Okay, nice. You're definitely going to be getting cover all over the place. And it's a very big board, so it should be quite easy to be more than 12 inches away from me.
Well, let's hope so. But then you are very fast.
Well, yes, and so are my Tyranids.
Not you.
But okay, so that's what Vanguard does. And obviously you still got O for moment, so you can point at a thing and reroll all hits against it, so that's still a thing. Okay, cool. So, what's all this about?
Start from the front.
Of course.
Mr. Gilliman running the show.
Yes.
I brought up all the big guys today because it's the battle of McCracks. I thought everyone would be turning up. But I haven't played with him for a little while. But I'm really looking forward to him punching some people in the face.
Some
creatures in the face, not people.
And chopping them up as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Set them off there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
he's leading. Followed shortly behind by minus Calgar. He's going to be running behind with some aggressors and an apothecary biologist.
And obviously he's got his little, not Blade Guard veterans, Victorious Honor Guard, that's what they're called. Yeah. They're basically Blade Guard, but a bit smaller.
Yeah. The apothecary's got the blade-driven deep enhancement, so that they can infiltrate.
Infiltrating aggressors with Kelgar, and obviously, because you've got Kelgar, they can always essentially advance, shoot, charge, fall back, shoot, charge, do all the things.
Yeah,
so they're going to be in my face very, very quickly if you want them to be.
Indeed.
Like it. Okay, right. What else you got?
I then have 2 Doctor Scouts.
Yes.
Both of the same loadout, which is 2 shotguns, a sniper rifle, and a heavy bolter. And then the sergeant has the chainsword.
Nice. So 2 units of scouts and they can infiltrate. And don't they have a thing where they can disappear and come back again or something?
Yeah, so at the end of your turn, if they're not within engagement range of one of your units, they can come off the table and then they come back on in my movement phase.
Yeah, and they come on via strategic reserves, don't they? So they essentially disappear, and then they can come back on a flank somewhere, which is useful for secondaries and things.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Behind them, I have a squad of 5 infiltrators, which is hopefully potentially more just for
screening out,
stuff like that.
It's a bigger deployment zone today, though, Paul.
Yes.
Might have needed 2 units.
I might have needed a few more.
But you can string them out, so you could still screen out a big area of 12 inches with them. So that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then next to them, I have Chief Librarian Tyranids. He's going to be leading a squad of 6-man Blade Guard.
Yes, which is quite good actually, because you were telling me what Tigurius's rules actually do, because I haven't faced him yet in 10th. You said he makes the unit -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
And he allows you to use a few stratagems for free, like interrupting or heroically intervening and things.
Indeed.
Which is really good on Blade Guard.
Well, that's also.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to using it.
We'll find out.
We will, yes. Yeah.
Cool, okay.
And then on this side, I have the Euroventress, and he's leading the Company Heroes unit.
Yeah, it's very nice. They look very nice, actually, Paul.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
And then I also have a cheeky Calidus Assassin here as well, so she's going to be bouncing around, hopefully for secondaries.
Who you can barely see because she is tiny.
She's tiny.
Yeah, okay, cool. And Euroventress allows one of your units to deep strike, doesn't he?
That's correct, yes.
So that's going to be interesting what you choose to do that on. Okay, alright, what else you got?
And then moving further back, getting into a little bit more of the heavier firepower, so I've got a squad of 3-man Eradicators.
Yes.
This one isn't a sergeant, he's just a multi-melter.
So the one with the red head is the multi-melter?
Yeah, sergeants don't really mean anything in 10th, do they? So.
Not really, no. Okay, so you got 3 Eradicators, very nice.
Yeah.
Well,
behind them, I have 6 Centurions.
Yes.
They have las cannons and missile launchers.
Yes, so lots of anti-tank, basically. They're very slow, but they could deep strike.
Yes, and then that makes them all kinds of problems.
And they're very difficult to shift. They're like, what, toughness 6 or 7?
7, toughness 7.
And like 4 or 5 wounds or something?
4 wounds, okay, something like that.
They're pretty chunky. Okay, cool.
And then on either side, I have 2 6-man Inceptor squads.
Yeah, the jumpy dudes. Yeah.
Yep. And they've all got plasmas.
Yes, so they're probably going to do as much damage to themselves as they are to me, right?
Probably. That's normally what happens.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
And then finally, I have two Redemption Dreadnoughts.
Because they're really good. They're so good. They went up in points by 10 points.
Yeah.
Which I was very upset about myself.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And you're giving them both all the Gatling guns and the Daka, basically.
Yeah, obviously you've got many little units.
Little gribblies.
So, yeah.
And they're good against big bugs as well with devastating wounds and things. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, okay. Good all-round sort of purpose guns, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Lots of biomass for me to consume. I like this. Cool. Okay. I guess that's everything?
That's everything, yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the bugs. Okay, so 3,000 points of bugs, or Tyranids, as they're affectionately known. So I'm going with the Invasion Fleet Detachment, because I still think it's one of the better ones, especially if you want like a mixture of things. So, seeing as you've only got 2 vehicles today, I'll probably pick sustained hits against your infantry.
Probably a good idea.
I was thinking I haven't got much anti-tank, so it's a good one to go with if you turn up with loads of dreadnoughts and things, or an Astraeus, so I thought might go lethal hits vehicles, but you've only got 2 Redemptors, I'll go sustained hits, that's fine. And then obviously I'm Tyranid, so I've got Synapse, which is nice for like my morale tests, what they call battleshot tests. I was thinking 9th edition for a minute, morale. So that helps. Anything that's in the Synapse range, I roll 3 dice instead of 2, which is very nice. And then I've got a once per game Shadow in the Warp, where I can like battleshot your entire army, which is okay-ish.
Is that not just anything within my deployment zone?
Anything on the table.
Anything on the table.
Yeah, I think it's essentially at the start of any phase or something. I can just go Shadow in the Warp.
Oh, wow.
I have to double check it. I haven't used them for a while, but something like that. But if he's around, then you get -1 to all your leadership tests.
Crikey.
So it's a darker shadow, yeah. So it's like that. So it could essentially, cause you not to control objectives or use stratagems and things. But it's not amazing, but it's handy, I guess. So that's Tyranids. So what have I got today? I've got a Neurotyrant who is going to be my warlord today because he is the hive mind. He's got the biggest brain.
Okay.
All right. He is me on the battlefield. All right. And he's got some little Neurotyrants with him. Not Neurotyrants. They've got Neurotyrants.
No idea.
Neurogaunts. He's a Neurotyrant, they're Neurogaunts. That's right. And they get Synapse if they're no Synapse. So lots of Synapse there. He gives things Synapse as well, which is very nice. That's what he does. He does things. I've got a Swarm Lord who can make one of your stratagems cost an extra CP, but it's got to be battle tactic, so it'll probably be a CP reroll or Armour of Contempt or something. Armour of Contempt might be a good one because you've got lots of yes. And I've got some Hormagaunts there as well. 20 man unit of Hormagaunts, 20 bug. They can advance and charge, which is quite nice. So they're you said they were quick. They're quick.
Yeah.
And Swarm Lord's just awesome. I've got 3 units of 10 Termagants just to run around and be a nuisance. They can run away or run towards you if you run near them, basically. They can reactively move. It's a bit like squad tactics, but they just do it all the time.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah, but they're only Termagants, so yeah. Over here I've got some Gene Stealers with a Brood Lord. They get a nice scout move, which is nice. He gives them devastating wounds as well, which is quite devastating. And I gave him the enhancement Synaptic Linchpin, so he now actually has synapse, and everything within 9 inches is counted as within synapse. Got another unit of 5-man Gene Stealers, just to run around and be a nuisance. I've got 3 Von Ryer's Leapers and 2 Lictors, essentially because I want something that can infiltrate and things. And Lictors are lone operatives as well, so you've got infiltrating things, I've got infiltrating things. We're going to have a battle in deployment before the actual battle begins, I think, depending who can go where. So that's that. I've got 2 individual Ripper Swarms, just for secondaries. Have fun trying to scream out a Ripper Swarm base with your 5 infiltrators across your entire deployment zone. Come on, behind enemy lines, turn 2. So 2 individual Ripper Swarms. I've got a unit of 6 Zoanthropes, just because I want a bit of anti-tank, and they're good synapse as well. And you haven't got much vehicles today, but their other blast is quite a good one against infantry, so it's fine. They've got like a D3 shot blast attack at like D3 damage, so
That's not too bad.
it's not bad. I don't have to shoot las cannons, I can shoot other things. But yeah, brain bugs. I've got some Barber Gaunts. They're pretty rubbish, but their ability is quite good. If they shoot one of your units and hit it, I can slow it down. So you get -2 to your move, advance, and charge rolls.
Yeah.
So if I see a bunch of Blade Guard running across the table, I can go, no. You're not getting me so soon. So they're just there just to be a nuisance, basically. 6 Hive Guard. Basically because I haven't got many more Tyranids and I needed to fit in the points. So 6 Hive Guard. They're not that great anymore. But a bit of indirect fire could be useful on a table this big, and they do have a 36-inch range, so it might be useful if you've got some scouts running across the board. I can just gun down some scouts.
Yeah.
And they're quite chunky, toughness 7, 4 wounds and a 3-up save. They're like my Centurions, but yours have a lot more firepower. Basically. But there you go, Hive Guard. They're not what they once were in 8th edition. Poor Hive Guard. 2 Excrins with big bioplasma things, they'll shoot stuff. I got a Psychophage, which doesn't do much damage, but it gives everything nearby Feel No Pain a 6-up, which is kind of useful. And he himself has a 5-up Feel No Pain. He also has anti-psychic attacks, which are quite good, and you actually have a Psyker today.
Yeah.
So maybe he's going to run across the board and try and find Tigarius. And not get shot by Centurion las cannons before he gets there. So that's him. Over on this side, I've got a Screamer Killer. They're maybe good now because they've dropped in points. He can smack things in combat. I think if he shoots something with his bioplasma spit or whatever it is, you take battle shock tests as well, which is kind of interesting, I guess. So yeah, fine. I've got a Carnifex with Old One Eye. My second Carnifex isn't ready yet, unfortunately. So just Old One Eye with just the one Carnifex. While Old One Eye is leading that Carnifex, they'll all reroll hits, which is very nice. And if you win with that Carnifex, they'll run towards you, which you probably don't want happening. So
No.
what you want to do is ignore them completely,
Yes.
and they'll just eat all your Marines. And lots of their attacks are 3 damage. You've got lots of 3 wound infantry today, so nice. I've got a Winged Hive Tyrant. He's got the Venom Cannon and the Tyrant Talons and things. He's not that great, but I've given him the Feel No Pain enhancements, and he can Deep Strike, which is nice. And you can pick a unit within 12 inches of him to do a stratagem for free, so that's kind of why he's here. And he can Deep Strike, he can fly and things. And I've got a Trigon. I love my Trigon. They're not that great, but I just think they're hilarious. He can Deep Strike within 3 inches, which is really nice.
Wow.
He can't charge that turn.
No, kind of like my Inceptors. But
Like your Inceptors.
much bigger.
Yes, and he's toughness 10 with 14 wounds.
Much scarier.
So, yeah. The idea with him is I normally rapid ingress him at the end of your turn very close, and then my turn he just runs around the corner and murders you. And again, he has many, many attacks at 3 damage. He is an infantry blender, and you've bought lots of infantry.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this.
So come to my blender. I've got lots of 3 damage combat weapons here. But yeah, that is my Tyranids. There's probably other rules and things. We'll just talk through them as they come up because it's a lot to talk through today. So we'll just move straight on to the rolling of dice and things, I guess. I need to get some dice. Right, okay. So here we go for the deployment roll-off, essentially. And it's a roll that actually does matter today because we've both got infiltrators.
Yes.
So we both probably want to be the defender because then we can deploy first. Because if you've got infiltrators, people, and your opponent's also got infiltrators, you want to deploy first and deploy your infiltrators first because otherwise you're going to get limited as to where you can infiltrate. I think I've said infiltrate too much.
Yes.
No?
It's infiltrating into our conversation now.
It is, yes. So after you, Paul, you can roll first. We haven't got a dice tray today. It's a 5. It's not a 5. Okay, so would you like to deploy first, Paul, basically?
Yes, I would.
Yes, cool.
Somewhat
All right.
surprisingly.
Are you going to pick that side?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, the Tyranids will go here, so I'll get a better camera angle. We'll deploy, have our little battle in no man's land with infiltrators, and we'll be back. Okay, we've done deployment and things. We had a bit of a cagey start to the deployment, figuring out where our infiltrators went. Yeah. You went first and put your infiltrators right in the middle and strung them out and really annoyed me, basically. Sorry. So I couldn't infiltrate anywhere near them. So I'll put a lictor on either side, basically, and then you've put some scouts here and some scouts there. And then our other infiltrating units had to basically go in our deployment zones. Mm-hmm. So Kelgar and his merry men and my Von Leapers are over there. And so for the rest of the Tyranid deployments, I've got some Gene Stealers just here. The plan here is I can scout move and kill some scouts. That's funny, isn't it? Scout move and then kill scouts. Or if I lose the roll-off, they can just run down the room. Yeah. Got termagants in each of the corners in case I get investigate signals or something. They can do a wee in the corners. Etzkran either side, basically, opposite your dreadnoughts. Because I thought that would be good, having dreadnoughts versus Etzkrans, especially when I can outrange you. Yes, I thought that was hilarious. Although I'll be winning you on 5s, but then again, you've only got the Gatling guns, so it's going to be we're both going to be shooting anti-infantry at big things. Yeah. So Etzkran on each flank. In the middle, I've got some Hive Guard beyond a ruin. If you are using Hive Guard, which I wouldn't recommend, put them behind a ruin. Brain Bug with the Noro Gaunts on the home objective. They're like that, and then I've got a swarm here with a Swarm Lord. Hormagaunts, Psychophage, Screamer Killer, Carnifex, and Old One Eye. That's my blob in the middle, ready to go and murder things. I've got Geniuses with the Broodlord here, so if I go first, I could scout move a little bit and charge things, or I can just run them down the road if I lose the roll-off. And then off the board, I have my Trigon Prime, who can pop up somewhere, my Flying Half Tyrant, who can drop down from somewhere, my Ripper Swarms will burrow up from somewhere, up, down, certain folks which will float in, as well as my Barbagaunts and another unit of Termagants who can just run on and do things. Because Barbagaunts have only got a 24-inch range with their slow down movement gun. So they've only got a 24-inch range, so I might as well start them in reserves and then they can shoot something. But yeah, do you want to talk through the rest of your deployment apart from your infiltrators? Because I've gone through that, Paul.
So, Centurions have been popped down in the corner. They're hopefully not going to really do much. Hopefully you go fast and I can then take them off the table and teleport them somewhere else. Yeah, because that's your deep strike unit from Euroventress. Yes. But you've got a stratagem where you can pick them up and then they deep strike. Exactly right. Very similar to what the Calidus does. Yes. Speaking of which, is on the other side here. Yeah, so you've got jumpy teleporty units essentially in the corners. And then I've mentioned where your Redemptors are. What else have you got? Yeah. So my Blade Guard are on this side. They're potentially going to just move up. Equally, see what happens. Yeah. And then I've got Calgar with his aggressors in the middle with Guilliman there. I didn't see Guilliman there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's there. Yeah. And they'll just potentially react to anyone who comes near, so I can bring these guys back and they can maybe heroically intervene and what have you. So. They can go either side of that ruin and hit something. Yes. Yeah. A bit like my Carnifexes and Swarmlord. Yeah. Okay, so we've both got punchy things in the middle, and then you've got your Ventress and his company of heroes so they're just sitting at the back. Sitting at the back for the minute. But eventually, when everything starts moving forwards, they'll also be able to move forward and hunker down on the main, on the home objective. Yeah, and get you 2 points a turn. Points mean prizes. They do, yes. Every little helps. Okay, cool. And then off the board, you've got your 2 units of Plasma Inceptors. Yep. Inceptors, is that right? Inceptors. Let's call them jumpy guys. And then you put a unit of Eradicators in strategic reserves because, again, short range and guns, put them in reserves. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I guess it's time to roll off to see who goes first then, Paul. So, best of luck. Do you want to go here again? It's a 5 again, look. that dice is weighted. Oh, hello. Right, try again. If you get a 5 again now. No, okay, that dice isn't weighted. That's a 2. It just about beats your 1. So it's going to be Tyranids, turn 1. Right, the invasion has begun. The hive mind is here to cleanse all the blue biomass, named Smurfs. That's what hive mind calls them. Ultramarines, they call them Smurfs.
Oh, okay.
Because to me, you're just little Smurfs to eat.
Oh,
yum, 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 yum.
But you're blue as well. So.
Yeah, but we're bugs. Or aliens. Anyway, so we did our scout moves. I started, we alternated, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I ran towards your scouts, they ran off.
Understandable.
Your other scouts stayed where they were, and my geniuses ran behind the ruin, and now they've sort of come around to the other side of the ruin. But that was the scout moves. We both got CP, and then I drew my objectives. I got behind enemy lines and cleanse, which isn't great turn 1, but I'm fairly quick, so it's okay. It is doable. Essentially, these geniuses have then moved after their scout move, and their plan is to charge the scouts, and then they'll be in your deployment zone for behind enemy lines. Victor the Lictor is going to charge them as well, also be in your deployment zone for behind enemy lines. So that's 2 units there, 5 points. Fantastic. They'll die straight afterwards, but they'll get points. Cleanse, on the other hand, do actions on objectives in no man's land. I could have done this one, but they're going to do behind enemy lines. So instead of my Hormagaunts have ran to the central objective here, I might OC you off of that, because there's like 5 of them there and they're OC 2 each or something. So they're able to cleanse that one. And then I've put Victor's sister onto that objective over there, which currently is contested, but if I shoot and kill these infiltrators, then you can cleanse it. Because you don't do it at the start of the shooting phase, it's just in your shooting phase you can choose to do the action. So if I kill all these infiltrators, then I can cleanse that one, and then get behind enemy lines. I can get 10 points. Turn 1, which would be nice, wouldn't it? My termagants have just spread out in the corners, essentially. I didn't get investigate signals this turn, but they're also just screening out a bit as well. Hive Guard stood still, because Hive Guard. Excrins moved a little bit, so they can shoot infiltrators or scouts or dreadnought or whatever. The Neurotyrant and Neurogaunts moved forwards a little bit after he sent his, I think they're called Neurocytes or whatever they're called. The Little Brains flew off to the Carnifex's unit and the Screamer Killer, so they're always in silence range. Although they're near the Broodlord at the moment anyway, so that's fine. The Psychophage moved here as well next to the Geniuses to give a nice little feel no pain bubble. Swarm Lord shuffled just very slightly. He's hiding out of line of sight of that Dreadnought, but anything that comes near here, he'll be jumping on it. The Ron Leapers leapt into the ruin. They're on the ground floor, but fine. And if any of those infiltrators survive, they can jump on the infiltrators and kill them. So basically, if he survives and stops me cleansing, then they'll kill him. For him surviving, basically. The Screamer Killer might, if they survive, charge him with the Carnifexes just to get me up the board a bit quicker. But yeah, so that's what I've done in terms of movement. I will start the shooting phase with all the Hive Guard shooting these infiltrators here. Mm-hmm. So let's just go as 4+. Yeah. Because they get +1 hit for staying still because they're heavy, so they're hitting on 3s. But it's indirect fire, so they're hitting on 4s. But you also stealth, so I'm hitting on 5s. Yeah. So fine, but at least 6s explode. So let me get some dice. Right, many shots from the Hive Guard with the Impaler Cannons. I'm looking for 5s, 6s explode. I've got some 6s, a 5, and another 5, and another 5. So I've got 6 hits, which becomes 9 hits, essentially. Let's move those out of the way. And it's strength 5, the Impaler Cannons. I'm reading them on 3s. That's pretty good wounding. I only dropped 1. That is 8 AP1, but you get in cover because indirect fire. So 8 free-up saves. Where do you want to roll them? Roll them here somewhere. 8 free-ups. And then, so you fell 2, but you got your 6-up shrug from your Helix Gauntlet, right? Yep. So I might not even kill one with a whole unit of Hive Guard.
Was it, how many damage was it?
Just 1 each. Yep. Yeah, they're really not very good anymore. Yeah, didn't even kill an infiltrator with a whole unit of 6 Hive Guard. Brilliant. I'll have to shoot them with something else. Right, the Screamer Killer's now going to scream at you, basically, and it might kill you as well. Who knows? It's D6 plus 3, but it's blast, so I'm getting D6 plus 4 shots for 9. Okay. 5, 9. It's going to hit you on 4s because I'm right next to you. As opposed to stealth nonsense. They're sustained hits because infantry. Because I picked that for my invasion fleet thing. And then it's strength 8, actually. So it's winning on 2s. It's very acidic spit. That is 6 at AP something. So yeah, 6 at AP2, but a couple of them are behind cover. So you can do 3 saves at 4 up to start with. So 2 of those go through. So let's have the feel no pains for those 2 quickly.
What's the damage on it? Just 1 each?
Just 1, yeah. So 1 of those dies, right? So then you can have 2 more saves in cover, or 4 up. Which both fail. Feel no pains. And he's dead, and then you'll have 1 save or 5 up. Which you fail, and feel no pain. You make. So essentially you just killed those 2 round the corner. I don't know how a spit's gone round the corner. Maybe it's a windy day.
Yeah.
They now have to take a battle shot test at -1. It's not going to do much, but I'm remembering rules because I've just read them. So essentially you probably...
Normally it would be 8.
Yeah, we roll the dice. If it's low, we'll check. They're probably leadership.
Yeah, leadership 6 plus.
So it's an 8, so it becomes a 7, so they pass. They're fine. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's shoot them with something else, because I still want them dead. Right, okay, Carnifexes, let's shoot the heavy venom cannon at them. So D3 shots. That's 3, that's nice, I like that. He's hitting on 4s, but he's got a 1-eye with him, so I'm re-rolling all hits. So it's nice, isn't it? So I've hit twice, re-roll the miss. That explodes though, so I've actually hit you every time. I'm going to wound you on 2s. So I've wounded you once. -2 though, and then 3 damage. So 5 up save. And then 3 feel no pains on 1 guy. He might die. Or he might not. Who knows? He did, just about. Right, so now there's 2 left. Right, let's shoot an Exocrine at the 2 remaining guys. Those poor infiltrators. Okay, yes. Exocrine and infiltrators. He's more than 12 away, so it'd be D6 plus 3 shots, which is 7. How that managed to get in the crater, I don't know. This is why I normally use dice trays. Yeah. Dice go everywhere. Hitting on 4s, because you're stealthy from there. But I've got 2 6s, which explode. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. I'm glad you picked a mostly infantry army. I'm wounding them on 2s, because I'm strength more than 8, or 8. They've all wounded. So that is 7. These are 83. 3 damage. So 7 6-up saves. They might be dead.
6 up.
Unless you roll many 6s, followed by many more 6s. Okay, so 1 pass at save at least. Right, and then you got 6 lots of 3 feel no pains. So the first 3, it's 3 damage each. So the first guy is definitely dead, and the final guy has like 12 feel no pains on him, and he definitely dies. So I've killed the unit. Right, so now that Lictor can cleanse that objective. Yay! And the Hormagaunts can cleanse this one, and I think it's literally just my Exocrine that can shoot now, so I'll see what he can shoot at. Right, okay, Exocrine number 2. I lined him up to shoot that Dreadnought, so let's give that a go. D6 plus 3 shots for 8. At least I'm doing well on my number of shots today. So I'm hitting you on 4s because he's a stealthy Dreadnought somehow. He's bright blue next to green, but fine. Those 6s don't mean anything now because he's not infantry. He's definitely a vehicle. I need 5s to wound you. No wounds. Okay. So he just got some plasma goo on him, but he's fine. That is it for my shooting. Cleansing some objectives. I'm now going to see if I can charge some scouts. Right, so we're into the charge phase. It's at this point, I remembered you've got a strategy where you can just run your scouts away when I charge you.
Yes.
So I'm going to charge you with the Gene Stealers, and you're going to spend your CP, aren't you, Paul?
Spend my CP.
Yeah. Right, so they can run away 6 inches, which then pulls them out with the charge range of the Gene Stealers. But my Lictor can still potentially charge something at least. So I might be able to get 1 unit behind enemy lines as opposed to 2. How annoying. Right, so the scouts have ran from their crater position into a greater position.
Indeed.
Do you see what I did there?
I did.
Victor the Lictor's got a charge on them. His is now a 6-inch charge, whereas before if they were here it would have been like a 3 or something. So here we go, 6-inch charge. He's made it to 10. I mean, he's in So I can at least get one unit behind enemy lines, and now he's going to eat some scouts. Yum, 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 yum. Right, Victor the Lictor's gone in. That's fine. He's got 6 attacks. He's hitting on 2s. 6s will explode because of my thing. So I've missed twice, but 1 explodes. It's 55 times. Not great. I was hoping to hit you more than 6 times, not less than 6 times. When you're on freeze, so that's 4 wounds at -2. So you've got 6 up saves.
Yeah.
And these are 2 damage each. So 4 6s. I was hoping to kill the entire unit. Instead, there's 1 left because I dropped some attacks. But that's fine. There's 1 scout remaining, which shouldn't be able to kill my Victor. So at least I'll get 1 unit behind enemy lines. Okay, I've consolidated into the remaining scout, who's now going to try and punch Victor in the face.
Yeah, I can't imagine they'd do much. But
No.
2 attacks in on 3s.
Oh, he's hit him in the face though. Well done.
Strength 4, so
Winning on 5s, yeah.
5.
Toughness 6. Well, he's wounded him once.
No AP.
He's only got a 4-up save. But he's absolutely fine. What you've done, you've just angered him a little bit more. That's what you've done. Right. So that is the end of my turn. I've got 1 unit for behind enemy lines, and I've cleansed 2 objectives, so I get 8 points. So you spent a CP to stop me from getting 2 extra points. It's really annoying. CP for denying VP? That could be a thing. Right, we'll move on to the Ultramarines. Turn 1. Okay, Ultramarines turn 1. You got 2 CPs because you got Kelgar. I got 1, so we're both up to 2 CP. And then your objectives are cleanse, like I had. So do actions on objective in No Man's Land. And overwhelming force, kill things off of objectives. Luckily, I don't have that many things on objectives that you can shoot at.
Not much.
I've got some Ron Leapers on that one, and Victor's sister on that one, who's lone operative, and they're both stealth. So, not easy, but certainly doable.
Yeah.
And then the only objective you could really cleanse was this one here with your aggressors, because they can advance shoot and things, because of Calgar. Run onto that, done that. At the end of my turn, you did pick up your scouts, and they sort of disappeared, and then they arrived back down there. Because they were here somewhere?
Over here, yeah.
Yeah, so they've just come on there, I'm assuming in case you got investigate signals or something.
Yeah.
And in terms of movement, your Centurions have started their slow march around the corner. Just because you can get a couple of last cannon shots at the Excrine here. Your Scout failed his battle shot, but you passed your desperate escape test, so he was able to run away from Victor.
Yep.
Dreadnought's moved out a little bit. Your heavy bolt guy from the Company of Heroes has gone into the room, so you can at least shoot out. As mentioned, the aggressors are going to go there and cleanse that objective. That's the plan there. Goodman's ran out over there and taunting me because he's got lone operative at the moment because he's near a unit.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And then your Redemptor and Blade Guard have moved down your right flank to take on Victor's sister over there.
Yes, exactly.
And have a battle with the Carnifexes in a minute by the looks of it. Fight for the ages. Carnifexes versus Dreadnought. But yeah, and then your Calidus again is sitting in the back in case you get secondaries and things. And they're also helping you screen out your backfield a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so your Oath moment target, you chose the Ron Leapers. Yes, so you're rerolling hits against them. Where would you like to start? Sir Paul of Ultramar.
I should start with Gilliman, actually. So we can just shoot into that.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, fine. Be like that.
I will.
All right. Right, so yeah, Gilliman shooting the Ron Leapers. Here we go. Some shots with his, was it Gauntlet of Ultramar or whatever it's called?
Hand of Dominion.
That's the one.
He's
He's got the gauntlets. Yeah.
So hitting on 2s. Rolling for...
But freeze because of stealth, but you've hit anyway. And then it's
strength 6, so...
winning on freeze.
Freeze.
Toughness 5. So they both wound as well. AP?
-2.
But they're in cover, so -1, so 5 up saves. And make one fail. What's damage?
Damage 2.
So all of them is on a wound. Ow! That hurt. Okay, what else you got?
Move down to my Company Heroes guy.
Yes, you got your mastercrafted heavy bolter thing.
Yep.
He's definitely in range.
And there's also the other guy with the mastercrafted bolt rifle.
You managed to get in the room as well. Okay, cool. Which one did you want to do first?
Start with the heavy bolts again.
Sure you don't want to start with the bolt rifle? Because one's on a wound.
Let's do that then.
Because the heavy bolt was damage free, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't want to waste that on a guy on one wound.
No. So, bolt rifle then, so I knew that.
Yep, alright. Go on then.
2 shots hitting on freeze, because you said -1 to it.
Yeah, -1. They normally hit on 2s today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so hit on 3s then. So they both hit. Brilliant. Strength?
Strength 4.
So 5s to wound.
5s, 6s are devastating wounds.
Oh, devastating wound. Just killed him. Splat! Okay, multi-casted heavy bolt of them.
Yep. So this guy's hitting on 3s, but it'd be 4s.
4s, yeah, but you got oath, so you should be okay. No, you only hit once. Strength?
5.
So 4's to wound. No. Okay. So you've killed one Ron Leaper so far. Okay. Do you know what you're shooting next? Right, moving on to the Blade Guard. You've got a couple of guys that were within 12 of Victor's sister. You said you've got a plasma pistol and a bolt and a heavy bolt pistol.
Yeah.
So what are you doing
I'll
first?
start with the plasma.
Okay, and you said you didn't want to supercharge it.
No.
Don't want to risk it.
No, definitely not.
Alright, so he's stealth, so you're hitting on a 4.
So 4s.
And you've hit, right? Wounding on a
7
3. It's a wound.
-2.
And I'm in a 6. Huzzah! Hit the save.
And then the bolt pistol. So
Yes. Oh, that's your
That-
CP,
yeah,
that's your
that was
CP
nine.
dice. So that'll hit, and that'll win on a 5.
No.
And it doesn't wound. Okay. Right. You've got your dreadnoughts to shoot. And your centurions as well, of course. Let's not forget them. Right, okay, so moving on to this Redemptor here, and you're choosing to be greedy and split fire and try and kill both the units off the objectives.
Yes.
So you're putting the heavy onslaught into Victor's sister, the mini onslaught, the Stormbolters or whatever they are, and the Icarus rocket pod into the Ron Leapers.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we're going to start with the onslaught Gatling cannon.
Yep.
12 shots hitting on 4s, because she, I should say, is stealthy.
Yep. 7 on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Not bad, but also not great.
No.
No, it's slightly below average. Okay, and then it's strength 6, isn't it, the big one? But I'm toughness 6.
Yeah, strength 6, so 4s.
4s, but 6s are devastating.
Indeed. Only got 6s, yeah. No.
You get 2 wounds.
That's annoying.
I'm in cover, so 3 ups. I'll take a wound. So down to 5. I'll put that over there in a minute. Thank you. And then you've got. Do you want to do the small Gatling gun?
Yeah,
Is it 8
that's
shots?
8 shots.
Yeah. Into the Ron Leapers, which are also stealth, but at least they're over moments, so you can reroll the hits.
So 4s.
Oh, luckily you got over moment. See, having stealth is really annoying, isn't it, Paul? It's almost like shooting Vanguard Space Marines from more than 12 inches away. You're getting a taste of your own medicine, that's what it is.
I don't like it.
No. Oh dear.
Yeah,
He's
I told you my dice rolls weren't good.
No, I like it. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s to wound again. 3 wounds, no devastatings or anything. And again, they're in cover, so 3 up save. So 1 takes a wound, down to 2. Did you want to do your rocket pod? Because that's 2 damage.
Yeah, so it's what?
D3 shots for 1, which will hit on a 4. It hits, and it will wound on a 3. It's for 8.
Yep.
Nope. And then you've got 2 Stormbolter shots from that range. Because it's 2 then, twin linked. Reroll the 3. No, and then win on 5, but rerolling for twin linked. And a 3 up save. And it's down to a wound. So what it is, you've split fired and not done anything.
Not done anything.
Brilliant. All right.
Typical.
Yeah. Well, you've still got this Redemptor looking at Victor.
Yeah.
And you've still got a couple of Las Cannon Centurions which are lining up my Excrin. So did you want to shoot everything into Victor?
Yes,
the
yeah,
Victor?
everything's going to have to.
He's got nothing else to shoot at.
No.
Okay. Cool.
What am I looking at?
Right, heavy onslaught Gatling gun into Victor the Lictor, hitting on 4s because of stealth. And no rerolls because he's not over momented. And he's already done better than the other Dreadnought did.
This is my favourite one.
This is your favourite one, is it?
Yeah.
Right, I'll kill him first. Winning on 4, 6 is a devastating. But dice don't count. Try a different one. Oh, so 2 devastating wounds and 3 other wounds. Okay. Which I fail all of them, so I've got a wound left. That was much better than the other Dreadnought.
That was certainly better.
Mini Gatling gun,
Yep.
8 shots. Gatling guns are made for Tyranids. Hit on 4s. So 2.
It was them ones, yeah.
And then 5s. 5 times 6. 1 more wound. That's all you need.
That was a devastating wound.
Oh, it's a devastating wound. Of course it was. Yes, he just dies.
Yeah.
I failed the save anyway. So you've killed Victor the Lecter, but he wasn't on objective, so you don't get any points for it.
No.
But at least you've killed something.
I killed something.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Centurions?
Yeah, Centurions. I'm going to shoot into the extra green.
Okay, did you want to spend that CP on increasing their ballistic skill and AP? I mean, it's only on 2 lance cannons, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it was the whole unit, you probably definitely would.
Yeah, no, I won't do it for...
No? No. The missile launcher things, what's their range as well? Are they in range?
No, I doubt they will be.
Well, let's check.
He's not stealthy, is he?
No, so the missile launcher's 36-inch range, so they're out of range. So you've got 2 las cannon shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And rerolling 1s because Centurions.
Yeah.
Because I'm not an objective. I was reroll everything. Yeah. So you've got a 5 and a... What's that? A 1. What have you got?
Because they reroll 1.
Oh, yeah, of course. And then you roll the 1 into a 1, of course. You're running on a 3. It's 12. And the twin link, but you don't need it. It's AP 3. Can you see my entire base without going through cover? Maybe. From the front one, I guess. Oh, but the entire units can't. So I will actually get cover. So AP 2. So I think I've got a 5 up. I failed it either way. I rolled a 1. D6 plus 1 damage. Yeah.
3 damage.
For 3 damage. Okay. Fine. Is that the end of your turn, Paul?
Yes.
You've cleansed an objective. You've killed nothing off an objective. You've killed a lictor. Oh, and one non-leaper, sorry.
Yeah, that's horrendous.
Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully Tyranids turn 2 will be better than Ultramarines turn 1. Okay, it's Bug's turn 2. Paul got 3 points at the end of his turn for, what did you do, cleanse. And at the start of my turn, I got 12 primary points. I had 2 in No Man's Land, because you failed to kill Victor's sister or the Von Leapers. Just thought I'd mention that again. And then I have my home objective, so that's 12 points for me. So I'm on 20 points to 3 now, but it's a long way to go. I got 2 CPs at the start of my turn because Swarm Lord, and then you got a CP because CPs. Objectives and things, I've got Storm Hostile Objective and Engage in all fronts, and I've got lots of CP, so I can do some fun things in a minute once you start actually making me do things with CPs. Storm Hostile Objective, nick an objective that you control. Essentially, it was the home objective or this one, so I've sacrificed some Hormigants, which will out-OC you on that objective. So there we go, that's Storm Hostile Objective done. Engage in all fronts, spread out, have something at least in every table quarter. I mean I'm everywhere. So maximum points again for me this turn. In terms of movement and things, Victor's sister ran forwards just as far as she needed to get in this table quarter, because that was literally the only thing I can get in this table quarter. So that's that. The Carnifexes and the Screamer Killer ran up onto that objective. I think it's fair to say that's my objective. Psychophage ran up behind them advancing. The Von Leapers ran down from the building to there, so now they can't get shot at and die. Although you were unable to shoot them last turn anyway, even when they were there for the moment. So they should be perfectly safe. GNCs and Broodlord run into the ruin, but not in the ruin, behind the ruin on the objective. So I've got something on that objective. Everything at the back basically stayed where it was. Termagants, Hive Guard, Brains, all that stuff. To keep things in silence range and screening out areas. Swarm ran around the corner to follow his little swarm. So we might have a Swarm Lord Gwilliman fight in the middle at some point. That would be quite cool. Excrins had to move forwards a bit because I wasn't in range of these Centurions. The Winged Hive Tyrant has dropped down on that objective, so now they're both on that objective. So I should be able to hold that one for a while as well, hopefully. The Genesies run forward to engage here, and the Zone Throats came on to engage here as well. And they had lots of brains with lots of warp blasty things, which can shoot some Centurions or Scouts. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Oh no, the Barbagonts. The Barbagonts came on. This was a brilliant plan I had here. Bring on the Barbagonts, shoot the Blade Guard, slow them down. Reduce their movement by 2, their advances and charge rolls all by 2. So they can be moving 4 inches, and then it'll be -2 to their charge. So if they want to try and charge onto the objective, they might fail. Maybe. I'm sure they'll be able to charge Victor's sister if they wanted to, because she's right in front of them. But yeah, slow them down a little bit because they want to get into combat. My Trigon Rippers and my other unit Termagants are still off the board. So yeah, let's move it into the shooting phase. Okay, starting the shooting phase with this Exocrine, shooting your Centurions. You're more than 12 inches away, so you will get cover and stealth and things. Did you want to do any stratagems on there or anything?
What's the damage on them?
3 damage, AP 3.
Yeah, I'll learn Armour of Contempt.
Okay. Right, my Swarm was going to say, next time you're on Armour of Contempt, 2 CP, sir.
Yep.
Right? It's the best stratagem to use it on, really, if you face some Marines. Okay, so D6 plus 3, but blast, so D6 plus 4 shots. So 8 shots. Hitting you on 4s now because of the stealth. I normally hit on 3s. So 4s, 6s will explode though. Oh! Lucky you've just armor contempted. Winning on 3, so it's for 8. These are now only AP2 and you are getting cover, so these will all actually be free up saves. There's 8. Good job, Exocrine. But free up saves, you should be fine. What do you want? One there? 8 free ups on the Centurions. You failed 3? So that would kill 1 and put 1 down to a wound. Because it's 3 damage a time.
No. Hang on, I'll with the CP reroll one.
Yeah, so 1's dead, 1's on a wound. Cool. Well done, Exocrine. And I'll shoot them with something else now, because that's fun. Right. Winged Hive Tyrant, Heavy Venom Cannon into Centurion. So we get D3 plus 1 shots because of Blast for free. He would normally hit on 2s, but he's hitting on 3s because Stealthy Centurions. He's missed once, but that explodes. Sustained hits is good, isn't it, Paul? Nice. He's going to wound you on 3s, so it's 9 or something. Just the 1. He'll tell himself to do a command point reroll for free. Actually. Yeah, so CP reroll for free with the Hive Tyrant, because that's his ability thing. So, 2 wounds. There we go.
In which case, my assassin is now going to do what your Swarm did and make that a CP reroll 2 CP for now.
Okay, so with his ability, it'll be 1 CP rather than 3. Okay, cool. So my CP rerolls cost more, your armor contempt costs more. Mm-hmm. Luckily, we both got CP farms on the board, don't we, to get more CPs. Okay, so you got armor contempt and cover. So these will actually be 2 up saves still. So yeah, 2 ups, but 3 damage each. There we go. So you could CP roll that for Paul and save 1. It's a 2 up. Or 1's dead. No, you'll take one. You'll take a casualty. You'll save your CP. Right. Cool. Let's shoot some Zoanthropes. Yep, 6 Zoanthropes into the Redemptive Dreadnought. Here we go, hitting on 4s because of your stealthy nonsense, but 6s will auto win because they have lethal hits. And so there's 1 lethal and 2 other hits, which will wound you on 3s. So 3 wounds at AP 3, but obviously you're getting cover, so 3 4-up saves. 2 go through. You do have a command point. I'm not tempted.
What's the damage on it?
D6 plus 1 each, but D6 because of Redemptor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 2d6 damage would be plus 1 each, but Redemptor reduces damage by 1. So what is that? It's 2 and a 5. I will CP reroll. No, I can't because I've already done one with his thing. Never mind. So it's 7 damage. So we've done a 5, yeah. Right, continuing the shooting phase. I've got the Hive Guard. The only thing they're in range of is the aggressors. So let's shoot them. I'm going to hit on 5s because of heavy but indirect and stealth. Mm-hmm. So 5s. 6s will explode though. Hitting wasn't bad, had some nice explosions, but now I'm wounding on 5s because Gravis had toughness 6. So after all those hits, Paul, I get 1 wound. No, 2 wounds. 2 3-ups.
Is it just normal save, is it?
Yeah, because -1, but you're getting cover. So.
I guess I'll take on one of my victories, so that's a 2-up.
Okay, fantastic. Fine. I mean, I had nothing else to shoot at. Someone can't shoot anything. Thingy can't shoot anything. It's literally just convicts and extrins and barbigaunts. Let's shoot some barbigaunts. They're fun. Okay, yeah, it's going to be the barbigaunts shooting the blade guard. So here we go. 5d6 shots each, but +5 to this because of blast. So that's not too bad. They're heavy, but they didn't stay still, and you're more than 12 inches away. So I'm hitting you on 5s because of stealth. So 5s to hit. 6s will explode though. I'll sort that out.
This is into the blade guard, yeah?
Yes. Decent number of hits and some explosions. Winning on 3s. That's strength 5 the barbigaunts, which isn't too bad when you're shooting Marines, although that's terrible rolling. That is 6 wounds, no AP, so 6 free-up saves on the blade guard. And one of them takes 2 wounds, but he's alive because they're 3 wounds each. Fantastic. But they're now slowed. They're slow blade guard.
Slow guard.
Slow guard, yes. Let's call them slow guard. I like that. Slow guard. Okay, the Screamer Killer's going to shout at the Blade Guard, or Slow Guard, with his bioplasmic screamy thing. It's D6 plus 3, but blast, so D6 plus 4 shots for 9. So that's quite tasty. It's going to hit you on 5s though, because they're stealthy Blade Guard. Stealthy Slow Guard. So 5s to hit again, but 6s will explode. I've hit them a few times. And I'm going to win on the 2s, it's strength 8. So 2 at AP 2, but you are getting cover. So 2, well, it's 4 up saves, isn't it? Blade Guard, they've got shields and things. There goes the guy who's wounded is now dead. Huzzah. And now that unit's take a battle shot test at -1.
That wasn't the psychic attack, was it? It was just normal.
It's not a psychic attack, no, that's just him throwing up on you, basically.
Lovely.
Yeah. So, battle shot test with them at -1.
Did they would use... Oh, I can't imagine he's got anything decent. No. So it's 7s?
It's 6 normally, is it? So, they're battle shot. Interesting, which means he can't tell them to use any of those stratagems that you would normally tell them to use because they're battle shot.
Yes.
So that's interesting. So they can't heroically intervene this turn.
No.
What a pity. Because I was going to charge the Dreadnoughts, you see.
Yes.
And they would have been able to heroically... But they can't now.
They can't.
Good job, Mr. Screamer Killer. Battle Shock actually does something occasionally. Right. Can't effects of the Heavy Venom Cannon is going to shoot your aggressor, your blob. Right? For D3 shots, but it's blasts. So I'm getting... extra 2 actually. It's actually a 10-man blob, isn't it?
Yeah.
So D3 plus 2 shots for 5. Lovely. But he's hitting on 5s because they're definitely more than 12 inches away.
Absolutely.
But I can reroll all hits because I'm pissed at old one eye.
Yeah.
Which is just as well because anyone's hit. So let's reroll those. That's better because they both explode. I've hit you every time. Lovely. Winning on 3s because they're toughness 6 and it's strength 9. That's 4 at -2, but -1 because of things. 3 damage each. So, did you want to put this on aggressors or on a guard? It'll be 4 up saves on your aggressors or 3 ups on them, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take it on them. I think.
How many wounds do they have each?
I think they have 3 wounds each.
Right, you might want to do 2 at a time then.
-1 essentially, so 3 ups.
Yes, yeah. So first 2. So one of the honor guards falls. And then 1 more on honor guard. So another honor guard's dead, and an aggressor's dead. Lovely.
Both of them, yeah?
Yeah, both of them are gone, and an aggressor. Nice. You might have to keep that aggressor for coherency and take one from somewhere else. Cool. That was pretty good shooting for a Carnifex, hitting on 5s, wasn't it? That was good.
Too good.
Old One Eye with one eye can apparently make his little Carnifex more accurate. Must be a very good eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Exocrine is going to shoot your Blade Guard. There's still at least 5 in that unit, isn't there? Yes. So blast is a thing. Glorious.
Why did you want to do that?
Because I'm going to charge and murder the Dreadnought in combat with our one eye.
Blade Guard aren't going to do nothing to you.
Well, not if they're dead, no. Exocrine Blade Guard, here we go. So D6 plus 4. So 5. Brilliant. I'm going to hit them on 4s because you minus 1 hit thing. And I'm going to hit you twice. The dice can't. I'll win you on 2s. Hey! 2 4-up saves when you Blade Guard. One of them falls, 3 damage. Not only they won't just be Slow Guard, they'll be Dead Guard. See,
Death Guard.
They'll be Death Guard. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, I have to check the range of his thing, but I think you'll be fine. And then it'll be on to charges and things. Yes, onto the charge phase. Old One Eye on his Carnifex into the Redemptor. It's a 7-inch charge. Here we go. That's not a 7. I'll do a CP reroll for 2 CP. 2 CP. Because of your annoying thing. But luckily I had 4 CP in my pocket because I haven't spent any yet. And get a 6. No! He's failed!
Oh.
Okay, right. I guess I've got to try and throw the Screamer Killer in then. I think he needed like a 9 or something. Come on. No, oh dear. I'm not... Should I throw Victor's sister into your Blade Guard? I might kill one of them. Yeah, let's do it. No, he's getting engaged. No. Don't do that. I think that's it then. I'm not going to do any other charges. They're quite happy just nicking the objective. If they charge, they'll all die. So yes, that'll be the end of my turn. So I will get engaged for all quarters, and I've got Storm Hostile objective. So 10 points to Gryffindor. As we move on to Ultramarines, turn 2.
Let's go.
Okay, Ultramarines turn 2 to see what they can do. You got 2 points for your home objective. And that was it, because I nicked the other one you had in No Man's Land from Hormigants. So it's now 22 points to 5.
Yes.
Not looking great.
Not at the moment,
but
we'll get better.
Long way to go. Well, it can't get much worse. You got your objectives, though, weren't kind to you again, really. You got deploy teleport homer, which is definitely doable, because you had Inceptors in Deep Strike and things. Secure No Man's Land, a bit more tricky, I think it's fair to say. Have 2 objectives in No Man's Land when they're covered by bugs. Oath of Moment, you've picked the Screamer Killer.
Yes.
And you've done Gwilliman's thing to activate your second Oath of Moment when he dies to be the Carnifex and Null One Eye.
Yes.
So I'm assuming your plan is to murder all that. And then that will get you another objective in no Man's Land at the same time.
Yeah. Hopefully my dice rolls are a bit better than turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, rerolls help. Rerolls help. And then, so what have you done here? Your Blade Guard moves just there 4 inches because they're slow guard. We discussed that. Your Redemptors come over here. Gulliman's run around the corner. Your Aggressors and Kelgar have all ran into the ruin preparing to shoot a bunch of Hormigants. I'm about to overwatch them with my Swarmlord because he's got like an auto-hitting psychic attack-y thing, which might do a bit of damage. So I'll give that a go in a second. Your company heroes have just moved forwards a little bit. You picked up the Centurions and the Scouts at the end of my turn. And you've dropped your Centurions down here because Las Cannons, monsters, Las Cannons. And they're on an objective.
Yes.
So they're going to be all hits anyway. So they don't even need to shoot over moment target. They can do some damage. Your Assassins still back there. Your Scouts come on there. Basically, you're screening out your opponent's zone as much as you can. That Dreadnought, the wounded one, has gone towards the things that wounded him, the Zoanthropes. And then you brought some Eradicators on this flank here, which isn't quite in my deployment zone. My deployment zone starts like here somewhere. And they've obviously got some prize targets here as well. And then you drop some Inceptors here to deploy Teleport Homer. Although they may or may not be doing that now, because I rapid ingress my Trigon Rice in front of them.
Yes.
So you've got a decision to make there, Paul. Do you take the 5 points while you can?
Points winning prizes. So.
Or do you try and... I mean, it's not even guaranteed that you kill him.
No. So
whereas deploy Teleport Homer is guaranteed.
Points.
But it's a choice you have to make when we get there. Because if he didn't pop up there, I'm pretty sure the Hive Guard won't be able to kill you Plasma Inceptors. Because as we've seen so far, they're pretty rubbish. Although at least from there they can hit you on 2s, and you'll only have 4 up saves. But they probably still won't kill them. Yeah, so that's all your movement and things. Let's do some Overwatch with the Swarmlord into the Aggressors. So here's D6 plus 3, auto hits. For 9. Glorious. If you're going to Overwatch, do it with something that auto hits. It's better then. Now this is strength 5, so I'm winning you on 5s, but it is AP 1-2 damage. So 5s. Just the 1. Okay, I was hoping it would be more effective than that. Clearly not. So 1, because you're in cover, I guess, it will be a 3-up save, because it doesn't ignore cover or anything. Oh, wounded 1, 2 damage. But they've got 3 wounds each, so I haven't actually killed anyone. I was hoping I'd kill 1 to have essentially just less bolters going into the Hormigants. But never mind. Good try, Mr. Swarmlord. Okay, I guess now we'll go into the shooting phase of the boys in blue.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're starting?
I will start with my Aggressors, just simply because I have them on my app.
Yeah, alright. So I'll let you count 1,000,000 bolter shots then.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to take a moment.
Almost an Oath moment. Right, many bolt gun shots into the Hormigants. Here we go. They're hitting on freeze.
On freeze, yep.
There we go. Daka. It's a fair amount of hits. And then you'll be winning on freeze, re-rolling, because twin linked, goodness, you've actually missed quite a few. There's 2 there as well.
4 minutes.
But you're winning on freeze, re-rolling, because twin linked. So I've got that many. 3, 6, 9, 10.
10 at -1.
Yes, because you get extra AP for the nearest thing, don't you?
Possible target.
Right, so I've only got 6 up saves then. I'll say 3 of them, so 7 die. Okay, I'll make a note of that. 7 are dead. And then you got your frag storm things.
Yep. So that's,
how many shots are they each?
D6, but they got blast, so
each one's going to be D6 plus 4. It's a 20-man unit.
Ooh.
Yeah, D6 plus 4 each. So you've got what, 5 D6 plus 4 or 4 D6? How many have you got left?
I got sort of. I think, did you kill one? I don't think you killed one. Oh, you did.
I think
so yeah, so 5.
Yeah, so 5d6 plus 4. No, 20. It's 4 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, so 5d6 plus 20. Many shots. You rolled fairly low, but plus 20 to that is still going to be a fair amount.
That's a 10.
Right, so Paul's got 35 dice with his Fraxon launchers, which are going to hit on freeze.
Yep.
And then, are they strength 4 as well?
Yeah, it's pretty much just more bolters.
Yeah, they're not twin linked though, are they?
No.
So hit on freeze, winning on freeze. Okay, here we go. Many dice makes light work. Right, many hits. Winning on freeze. Toughness 3.
Oh,
and I'm going to have many, many saves to make in a second. Exactly 20 wounds came through. 6 up saves because the extra AP. Oh, look, all the Hormigans are dead because you killed 7 a minute ago. Okay, the Hormigans are dead. There's a bug-shaped hole here. I think it's fair to say their bolters were loaded with bug spray.
Yeah.
We're moving over to Tiggy and the Slow Guard, putting everything into Victor's sister.
Yep.
So you're starting off with Tiggy because you haven't used his cool attack yet.
No, I
want to see what that does.
Yeah, so it's Storm of the Emperor's Wrath.
It sounds good. You're not supercharging it though, are you? Because you don't want his head to blow up.
No.
So you're just doing the normal attack, yeah?
Yeah. So it's
okay.
D6 shots.
D6 for 5. That's pretty good.
If I overcharged it, would have been 2.
Ooh, nasty. What does he hit on?
2.
Freeze key stealth. Even though he's right in front of you, he's still camouflaged. You've missed one. Okay. What's the strength of his?
6.
Okay, so wounding on 4s, yeah, toughness 6. Is it devastating or not? I'm assuming it's not because it's not a supercharged one. So 1 at AP.
2.
AP 2, but he's in cover, so 5 up. He's fine. Yeah, the supercharged one, pin 2d6 would be nice though, wouldn't it? Okay. Alright, and then you've got what? Plasma pistol and a few heavy bolt pistols?
Yeah.
Okay.
So plasma pistol.
You going to supercharge it? No.
Yeah, might as well.
You are? You think they're probably going to die soon anyway?
Pretty much like, what's around here?
There is a lot there. Although a lot of that might be dead in a minute.
Well,
You've got las cannons and redemptors and all sorts. Yeah. Okay, so plasma pistol hitting on a 4 then, because stealth. It hits, and it'll win on a 3. Like that, and it's AP 3, but I'm in cover, so I'll have a 6 up save. That's not a 6, I'll take 2 wounds, I'm down to 3. And then you've got 3 heavy bolt pistols, which will hit on 4s. 2 hits, and they'll win on 5s. And this will be a 4 up save, because I've cover. He's fine. Well, he's not fine, he's on 2 wounds, but he's alive. He's alive for now. Do you want to put it on a 2 for me? Thank you, sir. Where are you going next?
My Redemptor.
Yes.
No, actually, can't lie. My Centurions and that.
Yes.
They're going to drop everything into...
Or one eyes unit.
Yeah.
Because they get to reroll all hits anyway, because on an objective.
Anyway.
Right. I am going to... Do I want to spend a CP on them? No, you go for it. You carry on. So you got 4 las cannon shots.
They have like an involvement save?
No, 2 up save, and they got 6 up feel no pain at the moment because of the cyber page.
I'm going to pay a CP for... I think it's quite come up with straight from the shadows. It's +1 ballistic skill
and an extra AP. So you'll have AP 4 las cannons.
Yes.
Very, very nice. Very tasty. So 4 las cannons now hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Re-rolling. So, oh look, you've hit every time. And you're winning on 3s, and they're twin linked. So, oh look, you've won it every time. So it's AP 4 now. I'm pretty sure I'm getting no cover whatsoever, although...
No, I can...
Yeah, I think everyone in your unit can at least see one of my whole bases. So yeah, so 6 up saves. Just where you had the extra AP, because I had 2 5s. So they've all gone through. Yeah, because you might have to do 2 at a time because of the feel no pains and thingamajiggies. So the first 2d6 plus 2 damage. So it'd be 5, unless you want to CP any of them. No, so 5 damage on the card effect, 6 up feel no pains. So he only takes 3 so far. Okay, so the next 1d6 plus 1 then.
Just the 1?
Yep. For 6 damage. 6 up feel no pains. So now he's lost 9 wounds, so he's probably dead now. Yep, Carnifex is dead. We'll see if he blows up in a minute. And then the final d6 plus 1 on our 1 eye for 7. But he's got a better feel no pain, which is why we did it separately. Because he's got a 5 up. And he only takes 4. Okay, so let's see if that other Carnifex did deadly demise. He does. Brilliant. Right, we've done all the mortal wounds and the feel no pains off camera because Psychophage and Old One Eye. Old One Eye took another wound, Psychophage took 1, Barbalont took a wound, and a Ron Leaper actually died. So you've killed just as many Ron Leapers as I have.
It's not a competition.
Is it not? Okay. And then you've got the missile launchers, which would go into Old One Eye as well.
So it's D3 shots. It is blast, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so 4D3. Was it do they not have like a crack variant or something?
No, it's just normal missile launches.
Oh, so many shots but not particularly powerful.
That's just 1, isn't it? Or was it 2? No, it's 2, isn't it?
Yeah. But you're hitting on 2s still, aren't you? Because of the extra ballistic skill. Okay. And then re-rolling. So everything's hit. But what's the strength for these?
Strength 9.
What, the blast missiles are strength 9?
Yeah.
Really? Centurion missile launcher, D3 shot strength. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's very good, actually. Okay. So I'm toughness 9, I believe. Yes, so 4s. Are these twin linked as well?
No.
Thank God.
That would have been like crazy.
Yes. But that is 5. And these will be an extra AP as well. So what's the
so 83.
Would be, right, so these are 5 ups. So I'll make 1. How much damage are these each?
D3.
Okay, so 4d3. So I've got feel no pains. 3, 6, 9. Nine 5 at feel no pains. Oh, One Eye's only got 4 wounds left. Oh no! I've made a lot of feel no pains, but he's dead. Oh, if only he made that charge into the Dreadnought. Does he go boom? No, he just slumps in a heap. Okay. That's why I tried to kill some of them. Okay, so you started clearing off that objective quite nicely. What else you got?
And then I'll do my Redemptor
into the Screamer Killer.
The Screamer Killer.
Right. Okay, Redemptor Dreadnought putting everything into the Screamer Killer, starting with a heavy Onslaught Gatling gun, hitting on 3s, rerolling because of Oath of the Moment. Okay, so you only drop 1. And you're winning on 5s, but 6s will be devastating. So 3 devastating wounds and 2 normal wounds? Yeah. So 2 2-ups, which I make, and then 3 6-up feel no pains from the Psychophage for devastating wounds. I'll take all of them, so I'll take 3 wounds on the Screamer Killer. Okay. Right, moving on to the mini Gatling gun. That's Screamer Killer again. Here we go. Hit on 3s, re-rolling. Got 1. And then, again, you're winning on 5s, but 6s, 6 and toughness 9. None from that one. Okay.
Rocket Pod.
Rocket Pod for D3 shots for free. Very nice. Hit on 3s, re-rolling. Hit every time. Winning on 5s. Got 1. AP 1. Fail the save. Feel no pains. Fail both of those. So now I've taken 5 wounds. 4 shots from the Stormbolt was in the nipples. 3s re-rolling. Don't need them. 6s re-rolling for twin links. Hey Paul, do you remember when they said there would be less re-rolls in Temp Protection? Took save. I'm fine. Right, so I've lost 5 wounds on the Screamer Killer. Okay, I get the feeling you don't like Carnifexes, Paul.
No.
You've killed 2 and you want to kill a third one.
Yes.
Guilliman's going to shoot him with the, what's it, Handed Dominion?
Handed Dominion.
Right. And it's in rapid fire range, so he's going to hit on 2s. Because Guilliman. Reroll for Oath. Oh, you still missed.
Nobody's perfect, even Guilliman.
Nobody's perfect. You heard it here first from Sir Paul of Ultramar. Strength 6, you're winning on 5s. 2. It's pretty good. Okay.
Minus 2.
-2. So I fell both of them. What's the damage?
2 damage each.
Oh dear. 6 up feeling pains from the Psychophage. I'll make one of them. He takes 3 wounds. He's down to 2 remaining. The Screamer Killer is screaming, but he's not really killing very much. They should be called Screamer Not Killer or something. I don't know. What else you got to shoot with?
I think you've done heroes.
Company of Heroes. Yeah, they need to die, don't they?
That's going to be very difficult. So I should start with the Mastercrafted Bolt Rifle.
Is this all going in the Screamer Killer as well, is it?
Yes.
You really don't like Carnifexes, do you?
I need to kill them.
You don't need to.
They're horrible.
Are they?
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, he is pretty ugly looking. Okay, so what's this? The Mastercrafted Bolt Rifle?
Mastercrafted Bolt Rifle.
Okay, go for it.
So hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Strength 4.
So 6s.
6s are also devastating wounds.
Oh, nice.
But no.
It would be devastating if you rolled some. What else you got?
And then the Heavy Bolter.
Yes.
So hitting on 3s.
Yes. You got it for a moment.
Of course I do.
Every time.
Strength 5.
So 5s. No. Oh dear.
He'll have to. Redemptor will have to punch him.
The Redemptor will have to punch him. Yes, he probably will. So I think that's all you're shooting from that side done.
Yep.
You've done the middle. It's essentially just your Redemptor left.
Redemptor now.
And your Eradicators, of course, and then you can decide what you want to do with them.
Yeah, they're not shooting, they're just doing.
They are deploying a teleport.
Yeah. No, so
okay.
I'll do the Eradicators.
Okay.
Into the Exocrine, the big guy.
Are they? Right, yes, Eradicators into Exocrine.
Yep.
So you've got a multi-melter and 2 melter rifles, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm using the Hive Tyrant's ability to give him rapid regeneration for 0 CP because it's a battle tactic. So 5 up, feel no pain on the Exocrine because he's definitely in Synapse range. He's right next to him. So what are you starting with?
I'll start with the melter rifles.
2 melter rifles, okay.
Because he's monsters, they can reroll everything.
You get all the rerolls, hits, wounds, damage, you name it, you can reroll it.
So
melter rifles on freeze, yeah. Both hit.
Strength 9.
Toughness more than 9? Yes, toughness 10. So you're winning on 5s, but re-rolling. Okay, so 1 goes through. I can't get a save, it's AP a billion, so what's the damage? 5. Right. 5 up, feel no pains. Oh, I'm glad I did that for 0 CP. I only take 2 wounds. Right, and then you've got your multi-melter, which will hit on 4s, but re-rolling. So 1 winning on 5s again. Re-rolling. Don't get a save. Damage. 2. You want to reroll the damage? 2. Feel no pain. I take a wound. I survived! For 0 CP. I helped give myself an interesting save. I wouldn't have had one otherwise. So you got your Dreadnought. Yes.
Pretty much. My snipers on. My scouts aren't going to do anything.
I mean, Zoanthropes, they've only got a 4 save. You might take a few wounds off them. Start with your Dreadnought, though.
Yep. So,
is he bracketed on 5 wounds? Or
I think it's 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, so he's still hitting on normal. Okay. So what's he going to shoot?
Probably the Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes. Good choice.
Yeah.
Geniuses aren't really going to hurt you, Dreadnought. Right. 12 shots with the Gatling gun first. Cool. Hitting on freeze. Do that, yep. And then it's from 6 in it, so you win your arm freeze. I think the toughness 5.
6s and everything, but there isn't any.
No 6s, but many wounds. 6 of them, in fact. So 6 4-ups. I'll take 2 wounds. Right, okay, got zone probe on a wound. What you got? What you got next? Mini Gatling gun?
Yeah, normal Gatling gun.
Cool. So freeze. He's very angry, isn't he?
Yeah.
This one will be wounding on 4s though, toughness 5. So 2 devastations and 2 saves. Okay, so 2 saves. I failed them both, and the 2 devastatings. So essentially you've killed 2 of them. That's 4 wounds gone, and the trees keep falling over. Let's take those 2 actually. Okay, and then you've got the rocket pod.
Rocket pod, yeah.
D3 shots.
D3 shots.
3 shots, very nice. Hitting on 3s. And it's anti-fly 2 up, so winning on 2s. 2 wounds. 2 4-ups. Make them both. Huzzah! And you've got 2 Stormbolter shots unless he's within 12 inches. Yeah, rapid fire range, so 4 shots for the Stormbolters, out of the nipples, hitting on 3s. And they'll be winning on 5s, but rerolling for twin linked. 2. 2 more 4-ups. 1 goes down to a wound. The way to kill zone throats is ignore the fact they've got an invulnerable save, just shoot anti-infantry fire at them. They love getting shot by las cannons because they bounce half of them back. Right, did you want to shoot your scouts?
Yes.
There might be a plinker wound off that one, kill him.
I will actually, so I start with the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
Heaviest bolter.
Sure you want to start with a weapon that's 1 damage first, because there's 1 on the wound.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Right, it turns out he is going to start with the heavy bolter because the shotguns are out of range.
Stop trying to make me think that I don't know what I'm doing.
So as you were, Paul, heavy bolter shots into zone throats.
Hit on 2s, because no, hang on.
What's the blizzard skill?
Yeah, hit on 3, sorry, because it would be 4s, but they haven't moved.
It's just still.
Heavy, so 3s.
Yeah, hit on 3 is the heavy bolter.
6 is a sustained.
Yes. And he's gone and missed every... Oh no, he's hit once, okay. Winning on a 4. Yep.
6, yep. -1.
4 up. I think with his own throat was 4 up. So you kill another 1. Alright, and you got a sniper rifle?
Sniper rifle. So he's normally hitting on 3s, but it'd be heavy. So
it'll be 2s now,
2s.
Yeah. Very nice.
Good. Strength 4. So
5s.
5s. 3, no.
No. Okay, well, you killed a few of the zone throats. Might kill the Dreadnought alive. And then these are the only guys left to shoot, but you want to deploy teleport now.
They're doing teleport now.
Okay, cool. So I guess now we need to move into your charge phase.
Yes.
What are you going to charge? Dreadnought Gene Stealers?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 7 or something?
8.
Yeah.
It's over 7.
Yes, it's under 8. So that's a 7-inch charge.
Yes.
Did you want to start there?
That Dreadnought's going inside, drink from that, and then... Yeah, so...
When do you want to start?
Then are they still battle shocked?
No, it's not your turn. They were no longer battle shot.
So I can do a free interrupt there. I don't need to interrupt because it's my turn. What am I talking about? Mumbling to myself. Yeah, so I shall start.
Yeah, I mean Victor's sister has fight first, but I'm sure you'll still kill her. It's whether or not she kills a blade guard first or not, I guess.
Yeah, charge these guys into there first.
Okay, well don't roll a double 1 because you're -2 to your charge rolls at the moment. So that's a 7, which becomes a 5. They can make it. Okay, cool.
And then that Redemptor
into the Screamer Killer.
Yeah,
pretty sure
it's like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, unless you roll a double 1, you're in. 12, yes, he's definitely in.
And then he into here. So I think you said it was an 8.
7, less than 8. So 6. Ooh, come on, point. How important is it for you to kill a few Gene Stealers?
Not very.
Okay. So all your charges? So I'm guessing these guys want to stay on the objective, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe. What about G-Man?
Just thinking that.
Is he in charge range of the Swarm Lord? No, he's just out. That's a shame. Maybe the Swarm Lord will have to charge you. Good potential.
He's in range of this guy, though.
Good chance of Screamer Killer. Yeah, probably like an 11. Yeah. Did you want to give that a go?
Worth a pop.
Worth a pop, says G-Man. Go on then.
11.
No, he's happy standing there, admiring and calculating from a central position on the battlefield.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's calculator man, not G-Man. Right, I'll let you move the things in. Right, charges have gone in. With the Blade Guard at the start of the fight phase, you've chosen to reroll 1s to your save and throws. But Victor's sister will strike you first because she has fight first. So she's going to hit you on 2s. And 6s will explode. So I've actually hit you 8 times with my 6 attacks. That's what I wanted the other one to do over here earlier. But failed. And then she's going to wound you on 3s at strength 7. And I've wounded you 8 times with 6 attacks, Paul.
How?
Because I've got exploding hits against infantry. And then I've rolled really well. So 8 4-up saves, 2 damage each. Do I kill all the slow guard? No, but one of them's... You can roll the 1. So anything wounded or not?
What was the only 4-ups on it?
Yeah, 4-ups, 2 damage each. So you failed 2. Were any of your guys wounded or not? Definitely
No.
were they? So I've just killed one of them. Okay. At least having fight first did something. Otherwise I'd just be dead. Right. Tigerius fighting Victor's sister with his force staff thing.
Rod of Tigerius.
Is that literally what it's called?
Yeah.
Tigerius is fighting Victor's sister with his rod.
With his long, hard rod.
Yes, right. I'm sure she'll enjoy that. Right, what does he hit on?
Hits on 3s.
Okay, glorious. He's hit her sometimes. What's the strength?
Strength 7.
Also, 3s to wound them. 1 wound. AP?
Minus 2.
Okay, so 6 up. I made the 6! She likes his rod. 3 Blade Guard coming in hot. Okay, Blade Guard against Victor's sister.
So
Hitting on 3s. Many sword attacks. Here we go. Surely this will do it. These are only strength 5 swords still, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you're winning on 5s. That's none, Paul. That's none.
No.
Victor's sister has survived somehow. And if anything, she might have enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay, Redemptor Dreadnought, fisting a Screamer Killer. Here we go. On 3s, but re-rolling.
What's going on with these Marines?
I mean...
Setting him with his massive rod and now he's fisting them.
Well, it is literally called a Power Fist, isn't it? Redemptor Fist. Yeah. He's fisting the Screamer Killer with redemption. It's disgusting. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling for O for a moment. You've hit every time. Lovely. You're winning on 3s. Strength 12 or something.
Strength 12, yeah.
So that's 4. AP2?
AP2, yeah.
4-up saves. He loves it.
Just needed 1 to fail.
Oh, yeah, I've only got 2 wounds. Brilliant. That's all your charges, isn't it?
That's all my charges.
Right, let's chop up a Redemptor Dreadnought. Okay, the Screamer Killer is really, really angry. He didn't like getting fisted. So he's going to hit you with his talons on 3s. And I've missed nearly every time. I've hit you 3 times, though. And I'm going to wound you on 4s. I've wounded you once. 1 4-up save. AP2. There you go. They did absolutely nothing to each other. They're having a little scrap over an objective. And we'll have to work out who's got the most OC now, I guess.
What's yours?
3.
Mine's 4.
Oh, no. So you've at least managed to nick the objective. That's annoying. Okay, fine. That's the end of your turn, I guess. You've deployed a teleport homer. Mm-hmm. And your other objective was Skin on land, which you have done, because your Redemptor has actually taken the objective.
I did that one as well.
And you got that one. So you got your full 10 points from your secondaries. Huzzah!
The comeback is on.
The comeback is on. It's 22 to 13 as we go into Tyranids turn 3. Okay, Tyranids turn 3. So Paul and his Ultramarines got 10 secondary points at the end of turn 2, which is nice, puts you up to 13 points. It's unlucky for some. Tyranids got 3 primaries again. I had this one, that one in the centre there, and my home one. So I had 12 more primary points. So I'm now up to 42 to 13. But it's still a very long way to go.
Yeah.
It's fine. At least you should be having some objectives in No Man's Land next turn, if all goes well. If not, well, sucks to be you. I've got Assassinate and Investigate signals this turn. It's almost as if putting termagants in corners was a good idea, because they're going to investigate some signals. Assassinate, though, a bit more tricky. I've got to kill some characters. There's Tigerius over there. He's probably fairly safe. There's a guy in that unit there who's also probably fairly safe. Yeah. Likewise with your assassin. But you have 2 characters in this unit here. Calgar and the Apothecary. Mm-hmm. Could kill one or both of those. And G-Man's right in the middle. So the Swarm one's ran towards him. He wants to turn him to sushi. Alright. So Assassinate is on the cards. Right, so what I've done, I failed a battle shot with the Screamer Killer, which is why he hasn't fallen back, because he might just die, so he can just stay there. Victor's sister was fine, she's loving life, she's enjoying Tigurius and his rod. My Rod Leaper passed his, and I gave him a little neuropsych thing, so he's in Synapse, he's on that objective there, he's fine. I also put Trigon in Synapse. He's moved a bit closer to these chaps to make the charge unfailable. Hive Guard has stood still because they can just turn around and hit you on freeze, which is very nice. A unit of Termagants have come from reserves to shoot some Eradicators. Excrin stayed still because his gun's heavy. The Neuro Tyrant has moved this way a little bit because he's got a little psychic attack which could hurt these guys as well. Winged Hive Tyrant just moved a little bit but staying on the objective because he's staying away from them. And it also means I've got a cleaner shot at your Dreadnought. So folks staying here because if I moved you could have Overwatched. I want to make sure they shoot the Redemptor, so they're doing that. Rebel Swarm's dropped in here. Why? In case I get to point teleport home next turn, basically. And they can be a nuisance. The Gene Stealers have ran that away. They're going to charge what's left of them, if there's anything left. Meanwhile, on this flank, the Broodlord and his Gene Stealers have jumped out of the ruin. And they're lining up either G-Man or the Redemptor to charge, because they have devastating wounds at the moment, so they can do some serious damage. Psychophage has moved onto that objective, so now it's mine again. Because, annoying Redemptor. Although it might not be, actually, because he's battle shot, so it might still be yours for now. But hopefully your Redemptor will be dead, so it's fine. The Headscreen has moved forward a bit, because he wasn't really in range, or able to shoot anything, because he can't shoot the Plasma into your Dreadnought, because it's Blast. Can't shoot Guilliman, because he's next to some infantry, so he can shoot your company of heroes at least. Barbagants have stayed still. I don't know what they're going to shoot at, actually. I might as well just move them somewhere. I'll tell you what, I'll advance them onto the objective. Just like that. They've advanced 5 inches on the objective. Now it's probably definitely mine now. Because they're blast weapons. They're in combat. So can't shoot them. He's in combat, but they're blast. Can't shoot him. So they might as well just go there like that and sit there and not do much. So yeah, that's my movement and things. It's now time to start shooting stuff. So let's start shooting stuff. They're investigating. They're investigating. Let's shoot Mr. Trigon at your plasma dudes. Yep, Trigon shooting into these guys with his bioplasmic pulse. 6 attacks, hitting on freeze. 6s will double explode for him, but I didn't get any. So he's hit 4 times. Your guys are toughness 6. This is only strength 5, so it's 5 to wound. And a wound, 1 free up save.
1?
Just the 1. And 1 takes a wound. I think it's just 1 damage. Yes, it's 1 damage. Huzzah! Right, the Hive Guard will shoot behind their back at your plasma dudes. They're going to hit on freeze for once because they're heavy and it's not interact and you're not stealth. So they're actually hitting on freeze instead of 5s. This is good. This is good. 6s will explode. And I've rolled loads of 1s and 2s. Brilliant. Not the best of shooting. I think it was worse than when I was hitting on 5s. I'm winning on 5s though because your toughness 6 and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 AP 1. 4 up saves because you're definitely not getting cover. And that guy's now down to 1 wound. Okay, I mean, I'm getting there slowly. Right, okay. Okay, moving on to the Neuro Tyrant. He's going to Psychic Scream or whatever it is, these chaps. Auto hits 2d6 times. 4. Brilliant. It wins you on 5, so it's only strength 5. So, nothing. Okay, that was really good. I'll move on to the Termagants now. So let's do that. Termagants, shooting the Eradicators on 4s. 6 will explode. Because things. So I've only hit you 4 times. And then I'm going to win you on 5s. 2 free up saves on your Eradicators. They're absolutely fine. Okay, so the shooting back here has been pretty ineffective. Right, the shooting phase can only get better because now I'm onto the zone throats. Shooting your Redemptor. Here we go. I'm going to do the last cannon shots on freeze. 6s will be lethal. I've missed twice, but I've got 1 auto wound. So AP 3. So just the 1. Yep, 5 up. And you made it. Okay, fine. He survives for now. Let's shoot the Excrin at these chaps. Yes. No. Don't know. No. Let's shoot the heavy venom cannon your Dreadnought first. Let's do that first. So D3 shots. For 1. Brilliant. Which will hit you on a 3 because you're 112 away. It's hit. And it will wound on a 5. Nope. Brilliant. Okay. Exocrine. I'm going to put the Exocrine actually into the aggressors. Oh, am I? Okay, I am shooting an Exocrine at the aggressor unit, but it's not this one. I'm going to shoot that one in first. So D6 plus 3, but plus an extra 1 because of blast. So D6 plus 4 shots for 5. I'm going to hit you on 4s because of stealth. 6s will explode. I've only hit you twice. And I'm going to wound them on 3s, so it's a 6. So 2 AP3, but you got cover, so 2 5-ups. 3 damage each. You're fine. You're loving life. Okay, now I will shoot this Exocrine. Is he within 12? Yes, he's within 12, and he stayed still, so it's heavy. So, haha! He's hitting on 2s with D6 plus 4 shots. For 10. Oh, there we go. This is more like it. So hitting on 2s, 6s will explode. And I've got to roll 3 ones. But I've got a 6, so that helps. And then I'm wounding you on 3s. Toughness 6. So that is 3, 7, 5-up saves. AP 3-beat cover. So yeah, 7 5-ups, 3 damage each.
Damage?
3. Or you might have to do a few at a time, yeah. So you got, how many aggressors are left?
5.
4? 5?
5, I think.
Cool, 1 so far. So yeah, there'll be 5 aggressors. Alright, so the first 5. First 5 5-ups. So I've killed 1 aggressor so far. Well done. 2 more saves. Just killed 2 aggressors. That was a very good saving pool. How rude.
Thank you.
Okay. I said the shoot phase was going to get better. It hasn't really. Swarmlord's going to do his psychic attack thing into the aggressor blob though. So D6 plus 3 for 6. Yes, D6 plus 3. It also hits, and then I'm winning you on 5, so it's strength 5. And I've not even wounded you once. Brilliant. Okay, my final gun, if you want to call it a gun, will be the Psychophage to the Redemptor. It's like an auto-hitting psychic flamer thing. D6 auto hits for 4. So I'm doing alright on my number of shots, but just not really doing much damage. I'm winning on 5s. 1, -1, so 1 3-up save when you're Redemptor, and then 1 damage. Hey, I wounded something! It's down to 11 wounds. Brilliant. And then I think that's it for my shooting, really, because they're winning in the corner. They've all shot and not done much. They've all shot and not done much. Yeah, everything's kind of shot. Oh no, my Screamer Killer can shoot into combat, I think. Okay, the final gun now is the Screamer Killer with his bioplasmic screen out of combat into your aggressor blob for D6 plus 3 but blast, so D6 plus 4. So 9. See, I'm doing well on the number of shots. It's not actually doing anything with the shots, unfortunately. Definitely hit on 5s because of stealth and shooting out combat and things. So 5s, 6s will explode. So I've got 5 and 2 6s. So I think you hit 5 times. And then your toughness 6 and its strength is 8. So 3s to wound. That's pretty good actually. That's 4 at -2, which one's -1, so 4 4-ups. And then each one is 1 damage. So 2 wounds off an aggressor. Okay, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference, but every little helps when you've got lots of little bugs. Right, now I'm moving to the charge phase, because that was a terrible shooting phase. Right, the Swarm Lord is going to charge into the aggressor unit, because I think you've got guys literally just to the side of the wall, so he'll be able to get within an inch. So in goes the Swarm Lord into them. That's a 6, yeah. Yeah, there we go. The Broodlord and the Gene Stealers are going to charge Willemon. It's a 7. They're in. And then for other charges and things, What else did I want to charge? Oh yeah, the Trigon into your plasma dudes, of course.
Don't want to do that.
So he makes it on a 4, he's right there. These guys need a 7 into your Eradicators, the Gene Stealers. Let's give that a go. Nope, they've failed. It's 2 CP for a CP reroll, isn't it, for me at the moment? They need to die. Let's do my 2 CP. No. Let's no. Because if I don't do that and then he fails to charge, that's kind of okay if he makes the charge. Yeah, let's just charge the Winged Hive Tyrant in. He gets a 9. He'll be in at least. Right, okay. So he goes in there. Excrements on the objective, that's fine. He goes in there. They'll go in there. Everyone's having a fun time. Right, I've moved all the charging units in. Swarmlord's here, Gene Stealer Broodlord there. What else charged? Hive Tyrant, Trigon. I'm going to go with the Broodlord and Gene Stealers first. I'm aware you've got CP to interrupt, and potentially Tig in his Blade Guard can interrupt for free anyway. So that's why I'm going with the Broodlord and Gene Stealers first. So I really want G-Man dead, because he could potentially wipe out almost the entire unit with a bit of luck. And Devastating Wounds are the way to kill G-Man, especially when you have Assassinate. So, starting with the Broodlord, he will hit you on 2s with 5 attacks. And I've dropped 2 already. Brilliant. Don't get sustained hits against him. He's not infantry, which is really annoying. What did you say his toughness was? 9. Well, hang on, I can reroll once to hit because Gene Stealers. His toughness 9. Okay, so strength 6. So I'm winning on 5, but twin linked. Which is just as well, so that was terrible. Come on, 6s. Oh, there's 2 6s. So they're devastating. And that's it. So he's taken 4 wounds already. 2 damage each and they're devastating. So he's down to 6. Okay, and then I've got 40 attacks from the Gene Stealers. Alright, down to 6 wounds. And here we go with all the Gene Stealers hitting on 2s, rerolling once. So let's do some rerolls. Alright, after the rerolls, funnily enough, everything hit when you hit on 2s, rerolling once. But now I'm looking for 6s, rerolling once, and 6s go straight through. So I'm looking for 6 6s after the rerolls.
No 6s.
I think he's dead. Because I thought I can already see 6 6s, and there's another one there. So he does fall over, but he might come back up again, mightn't he?
There's a possibility.
But that is Assassinate done. So there we go. Take that, G-Man. That was very broody. Right, okay, you're interrupting for free with Tigarius and the Blade Guard. So you're starting with Tigarius' rod into Victor's sister again.
Yeah, we start going in the face with it again.
So he hits on...
Freeze.
Freeze, okay. So that's 3 hits. And you're winning on freeze as well because it's from 7. It's a big rod. Wounds twice. What was the AP? AP 2. Yeah, because last time I got a 6, didn't I? I need 2 6s again. Because what's the damage on this?
D3.
Okay. I get A6 and... so 1 goes through. D3. I've got 2 wounds. Oh, you killed Victor's sister.
Finally.
You need to give her the rod twice. That's what it was. He doesn't blow up. What am I doing? I have 3 CP. I could now interrupt somewhere.
How can you interrupt on your own light phase?
Or can I actually? Let's check that. That's a good question. Right, so Victor's sister is dead. I was thinking about interrupting the Screamer Killer. I could do it in my own fight phase, but I can't spend the CP on him because he's battle shot.
Yes.
So your Redemptor will most probably now kill him before I hit you because I didn't charge. I was hoping to... Yeah. Anyway, right. Swarmlord into the Aggressors and Kelgar blob under there. I've spent my 2 CP on Adrenal Surge, so I'll get critical hits on 5s. So now I'm looking for sustained hits on 5+, with 8 attacks hitting on 2s. 5s and 6s will now explode. And I haven't rolled any 5s, but I have rolled 4 6s. Awesome. So I've wasted my CP, but I think I'm happy with that either way. Yes, he's toughness 6. I'm strength 9, so I'm winning on 3s, but he's twin linked. He's almost quadruple linked. He's got 4 swords. So freeze, re-rolling. So nearly all of them. That is many. That's AP2, 3 damage. Right, okay, so you've got 3 aggressors there. So the 5-up saves first, because they've all got different saves and things. So the first 3 5-ups, all the aggressors are dead, because it's 3 damage a time. So then, do you want to do Apothecary or Calgar next? What do you want to do?
Next.
Okay, how many wounds has he got?
He has 5.
Okay, so the next 2 on him, 5-ups. He's now dead. Then you got 6 on Calgar. 4-ups. 4 invulnerable saves. And he takes 9 damage as well. He's also dead. Well, that's how you kill Ultramarine characters, everybody. You throw a Swarm Lord, a Brood Lord, a bunch of Gene Stealers at them. Did you enjoy that, Paul?
No.
No? Oh.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't like that.
Oh. Right. After the Swarm Lord's busy drinking up all the blood from the aggressors in Calgar, the Winged Hive Tyrant's going to hit your Eradicators, and once per turn you can do a stratagem for 0 CP. Adrenal Surge is a battle tactic, so he's now getting critical hits on 5s as well. So he's going to hit you on 2s with 5s and 6s exploding as well.
Amazing.
It's nice, isn't it? Num 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 num. 2 exploding hits. There we go. There we go. He's not that great in combat though, to be honest. He's only from 7 AP 2 damage. So freeze to wound. No twin linked or anything. But that is 6 5-up saves, 2 damage each. So every 2 is a dead guy. So I've killed 2 of the Eradicators. So there's 1 left. Okay, cool. So you can do that, and then I'll count some dice for the Trigon, who has many attacks. Right, Trigon with his 12 attacks from his Trigon Talon things, whatever they're called. Hit on 3s. 6s will explode. So I've missed twice, but I've got 3 6s. So I've actually hit you 13 times. I told you 13 was unlucky for some. You toughen a 6 though, so freeze to wound.
Yep.
And I've rolled lots of 1s and 2s. You'll be glad to hear. But these are all 5-ups. 6 of them, 6 5-ups. Everyone's a dead guy. 3 damage each. And you've got 6 guys. Ooh, this could be painful. 1 survives.
Yeah.
Oh, you saved 2. All right.
No, it's a 5.
Yeah, you saved me on 5s. So 2 survive.
I thought you said 6s.
No, 6 5-ups.
Oh, amazing.
So I've killed 4 of them. So you've got 2 guys left. Cool. Okay. Done that. What other fights are there? I guess next it's your Redemptor Dreadnought. Assuming you want to go with your Dreadnought before you go with your Eradicator.
Yes. Somewhat unsurprising.
Right, Redemptor Dreadnought. Fist in the Screamer Killer, Part 2.
Yep.
5 attacks, hit on 3s, rerolling for over moment. Okay, it's looking good so far. Freeze to wound, strength 12. Only 2. If I make 2 4-ups again, just like I did last time.
I'll just CP reroll them.
Oh, okay, alright. Just to make sure, eh?
Yeah.
So 3 4-ups. No, he's very dead.
Yeah.
Does he deadly demise? No, he doesn't. He just gets pounded into the ground. Okay, we did the fight back with the Eradicator against the Winged Hive Tyrant. Funny enough, he didn't do anything. So now it's just a case of seeing if the G-Man stands back up again. Paul is checking the app very carefully as to what he needs to roll. So what does he need?
A free up.
A free up. Okay, best of luck to you. He gets back up.
Yeah.
Does he get back up exactly where he was?
It's close to engagement, right? So I'm guessing it's going to have to be like here.
Yes. Which is hilarious because now you're the other side of the wall and he can't go through walls. But he gets up on what, 6 wounds left or something?
Yeah. Although, would it be there or could he go here?
I mean, it makes no difference really because they're both the same sort of distance, aren't they?
Yeah, it just means that he's not behind a wall.
Yeah. Put him over there instead if I were you, because then you're actually still going to be able to move into something. Okay, so I've murdered him, but he got back up again. But I've still got Assassinate because I killed 3 characters. So I have got 5 for Assassinate, 4 for Investigating Signals here and here. And then we'll move on to Ultramarines, turn 3. Okay, it's Ultramarines turn 3. You had just the one objective for 2 points again, unfortunately. So it's now 51 points to 15. Our scores are complete mirrors of each other. Your secondaries this turn, however, though, are a bit better. Extend battle lines and capture enemy outposts. So extend battle lines, you need your home objective, which obviously you've got, and then one in no man's land, which there are ways you can get. Capture enemy outposts you can definitely do because you've got Inceptors, which can drop down and not be within 3 inches rather than 9. Oath, for a moment, you pick the Exocrine here, and you do Guilliman's thing to pick a second Oath, which is the Broodlord and the Gene Stealers, assuming he dies. Everything past Battle Shock except for your Redemptor here, which may or may not be a problem. Your remaining Inceptors here disappeared at the end of your turn. You spent a CP for that. Your Scouts disappeared as well, as did your Assassin. They'll be back later. And then in your movement phase, essentially you drop the 2 Inceptors down here, move the Redemptor around. The plan is to kill the Exocrine, and that's your objective. These Inceptors will jump down here. You got 4 on the objective to my 2 Neuro Gaunts, so that is now yours. You have captured my outpost. So that's 8 points. Well done. Meanwhile, back here, Company of Heroes have moved a little bit more. Centurions have stood standing there to shoot more things with las cannons. Guilliman, after getting back up, after getting mauled by Gene Stealers, is now just staring them down. And your Redemptor and your Slow Guard, who are no longer Slow Guard, have moved in for the kill on your right flank. I think that's pretty much everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, moving into your shooting phase, I guess. Where would you like to start?
I should start on here to try and shoot you guys.
Shoot Mr. Exocrine. Okay. Right, okay, so what are you shooting here?
My Redemptor's shooting everything into...
Yes, so I'm going to use my Winged Hive Tyrant's ability thing to give him the Feel No Pain Rapid Regeneration for 0 CP.
Naturally.
Yes, well, yes, of course, naturally, yes. Because I want him to live, because if he lives, it's my objective.
Yes.
Haha. So, what are you starting with?
I'll start with the Heavy Gatling Cannon.
Of course, so 12 shots, coming in hot.
Yep, so hit on freeze.
Freeze re-rolling.
No.
The rerolls didn't really help you at all there.
Not at all.
You're wounding on 5s? 6s?
6.
Yeah, toughness 10. So 5s, but 6s are devastating. So you got
2 6s.
4, actually. These are 6s as well, aren't they?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So 4 6s, and then there's 1 normal save, yeah? So normal save, which I fail. So essentially I've got 5 Feel No Pains. I'm glad I gave him the Feel No Pain. 5 ups, because he's in silence range. He still takes 4 wounds though. He's got 4 remaining. Okay. What have you got?
So the Mini Gatling Cannon.
Okay.
As mini as a Gatling cannon can be, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty big for your average Marine.
Yeah.
Essentially got an assault cannon strapped to his fist. Right.
8 shots.
Yep. Freeze, rerolling. Don't need the rerolls. And this one is looking for 6s, but they're devastating. And you didn't get any. Okay. 4 Stormbolter shots.
Yep.
Freeze, rerolling. And then 6s, but rerolling for twin length. 1.
Just
1 free up save. Which I make. And then you got an Icarus rocket pod.
D3 shots.
D3 shots. 3 shots. Very nice. Hitting on 3s. Very nice. And winning on 5s. 2 AP1. So 4s. Both go through. It's 4 damage. I'm glad I got Feel No Pains because I've only got 4 wounds left. Oh no. I'll take 2 wounds. I have 2 remaining. He survives just by the skin of his teeth. I'm glad I spent 0 CP on that. Oh, we forgot to mention your Eradicator fell back from the Hive Tyrant.
Yes.
Because obviously he'd just die. Right, so what are you doing next?
And then the Plasma Inceptors will have to shoot into him.
Yeah, sure, okay. Are they going to supercharge?
He's got, what, 2 wounds left?
2 wounds left,
What's
yeah.
his toughness?
10.
10, so it's not really going to make a difference, really.
Does the AP go up?
No, yes it does. It goes up to 3.
So if it goes up AP 3, I'll have 6 up saves.
Cool.
Instead of 5 up saves.
Good point. In that case, yes, I shall.
You're going to supercharge? Okay,
Yes.
alright.
So it's 2 shots each. So
Yep. Freeze re-rolling. So everything's hit. Winning on 5s. Are they twin linked?
They are.
Very nice. So 2 6-up saves. Come on, box cards. No, fail both. What's the damage?
3 damage each, so that's 6 damage.
Yeah, see, damage is good as well because I've got feel no pains, you see. 2 reasons to supercharge. I've made loads of feel no pains. Oh, failed 2 out of the 6. It's just enough. Does he deadly demise? No, and this is when you make 2 hazardous checks, Paul, and you roll double 1, and they both die, and then you can't get the objective. No, they're fine. Right, killed the Excrum, well done. Starting to kill some big bugs now. Right, he can't shoot, he fell back. So that's your shooting on this side done, basically. You've got a lot more guns on the other side, though.
On the other side.
Yes. Okay, so the Centurions, they're going to put everything into the Psychophage over there. Poor guy. So you hit them with freeze with las cannons, re-rolling because I'm on an objective.
Yep.
You've hit every time.
Good job on it. That's easy.
Yeah.
Strength 12.
Yep, so you're winning on freeze, toughness 9. Twin linked, yeah. 3. 6-up saves, because I'm definitely not going to cover there. I'm right in the middle of nowhere. Fail all of them, so 3d6 plus 3 damage. And then many feel no pains. Many feel no pains. That's 14, 17. Oh dear. Right, 17 5-up feel no pains on the Psychophage. Here we go. Come on, 5-ups. I've made a fair amount. I've only got 9 wounds left though. So it's 3, 6. I've lost exactly 10 wounds. So, I gave it a go. Does he go boom boom? No. You've killed the Psychophage. Right, Grellaman into the Gene Sears and Broodlord, which is now an open moment target because the Excrum died.
Yes.
So he's going to hit on 2s and reroll.
2s and rerolling.
Doesn't need to. Very nice. Toughness 4.
4, strength 6. So
freeze, yeah. 3. 5+ invulnerable saves. And you killed 2 of them. I'm assuming it's 2 damage, yeah?
2 damage.
Yes, you killed 2 Gene Stealers. I'll take the 2 right in front of you. What's next?
My company heroes. I'm going to shoot everything into the same.
Stop shooting with Gene Stealers.
No.
I only want to steal your genes.
So, Mastercrafted bolt rifle.
Okay.
2 shots.
Yep.
2s.
Perfect. Toughness 4.
Oh, actually, there was another 2 shots there. Rapid fire. So, strength 4.
Okay, so falls to wound.
Yep. 6 is a devastating. Not needed.
2. 5+ invulnerable saves. Make 1 fail 1. What's the damage?
2 damage.
So another 1 bites the dust.
And then the heavy bolter.
Yes.
3 shots. 6s are hitting on freeze. 6s are sustained hit 2.
Oh, very nice.
That's happened.
Wait for a moment though. And then you're winning on freeze. It's strength 5. 1. 5+ invulnerable save. It's going to stop spinning in a second, and you got another one. Right, what else you got? You got your plasma dudes back here, and you got some dudes over there.
Yeah, I don't know whether to put anything into there, or he can drop it. I mean, he's more anti-infantry, so.
Right, plasma receptors, shooting the Noragaunt's. Here we go, lots of plasma.
Yeah, naturally not overcharging.
No, you really don't need to. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you missed lots of time there. And toughness 3, so I'm assuming you're running on 2s.
Oh yeah, strength 7. So
Yeah.
Twin link, no.
Just as well, isn't it? 3 ones. So you've killed 7. Lovely. Lovely. Right, moving over to the Slow Guard and Tiggy. You're going to put everything into the Barmagaunts.
Yep.
You start with Tigurius?
Yep, I'll start with him.
Is he going to super focus his Witchfire?
He certainly shall, yes.
Okay.
2d6.
2d6 this time. Oh, 12. Oh dear. Oh dear. They might be dead. Oh dear.
One more shots. Getting on 2s.
Yep.
Oh, it's blast as well. Blast.
Or you get an extra one then, wouldn't you?
Oh, no, extra one.
So you get some 2s, does he?
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, well, everything's it then. What's the strength?
Strength 6.
So winning on 3s. A toughness 4, the Barbagons. So I'm assuming 6s are devastating.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so how many is that?
So was it freeze, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3,
Yeah,
6,
so
10, 11. What's the AP and stuff?
-2. 2 damage.
-2, 2 damage. So 6 up saves or death, because they've got 2 wounds, but 2 damage. I've made lots of 6s actually, but it is not enough. You have killed the unit. Well done, Tiggy. Now roll a 1. Hazardous. No, he's absolutely fine. Right. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, the Ultramarines are doing very well here, clearing off the Tyranids off of the side objectives. Now your Redemptor's going to turn around and put everything into the Swarm Lord.
Yes.
Because he was nasty, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
He wasn't very nice.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so heavy onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Swarm Lord. Here we go. On freeze. It's not too bad. There's a few ones, but other than that, you're looking good. And then you're winning on 5s. Strength 6, toughness 10.
6s are devastating.
6s are devastating. So there's a devastating and a 2-up save. Which I make. So he's down to 9 wounds. I think he starts on 10. I'll check in a minute. You've got the mini onslaught Gatling gun, which will be 3s and then 6s. And you've not hit very many times with that at all.
No.
Nope, nothing with that. And you've got 2 shots with the Stormbolters. It's not quite rapid fire range. Winning on 6s, rerolling for twin length. No, rocket pod.
D3 shots.
2 shots, which will hit on one of those, and it'll win. Yeah,
freeze.
And it'll win on a 5 because he's not flying, but it is a wound at -1, so it's a 3-up save. I make it on a 6. Lovely. And that is all you shooting.
That's all my shooting.
Rootin', tootin', shooting. Right. Okay, there's a couple of charges coming from the Ultramarines. Where would you like to start, Paul?
Start with Gilman.
Start with Gilman into the Geniuses and the Broodlord. Okay. Just about, right? So he's going to go in and get some revenge.
And then the Redemptor into the Genius.
Yeah, which was a 5. Yeah. And so he's in as well. Cool. Okay. That did say 5. He's been on 5 wounds for ages. He just won't die. Naughty Redemptor. Okay, right. Where would you like to start? I do have 2 command points to interrupt if I decide to do so.
In which case I'll start with Gilman.
Okay. Okay, Chargers made it in. Start the fight phase. Broodlord's going to use his psychic ability. Makes Gwynam -1 to hit me, so he's hitting on 3s, but obviously you've got over moments. You're choosing to do the sweep, which is the sword.
Yep.
I'll spend a CP to give my Geniuses and Broodlord a 5-up, feel no pain. So 14 attacks, hitting on 3s. Here we go. But rerolling for the oath of the moment. Aha! Drop 1 attack. Brilliant. What's the strength of this 3p sweep? So you're winning on 2s.
I'm doing on 2s, 6s are devastating.
Lovely. Luckily I've got feel no pain. And you didn't roll any 6s.
No.
But you have wounded many times. So.
That should be 12, I would imagine, because I've missed 1 on the hits.
Yes, that looks about right.
12.
12.
-3.
Yeah, I've done Geniuses, I don't care about AP. So was that 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, they're 2 damage each. Okay, so how many little guys have I got? I've got 6 little. Okay, so I'll do the first 6 on Geniuses, 5 from vulnerable saves. So I'll make 2 of them. I've got 4 guys that failed, so I'll reroll any past feel no pains. So feel no pains. So 2 of them pass. So we actually killed 2 out of that. And then I've got 4 more Gene Stealers, 5 up from vulnerable saves, make another one. It's got 3 lots of 2. Okay, right. Feel no pain. Dead. Feel no pain. Dead. Feel no pain. Survived. So you've killed 2 more. So I've still got 2 Gene Stealers left. And there's only 2 saves left. Come on. One of them saved, and the other one's got feel no pains. And he takes a wound. So he didn't even kill all the Gene Stealers. Okay, so the Gene Stealers have survived. That was a good use of a CP for feel no pain. Yeah. We'll move on to the Redemptor now, punching some Gene Stealers in the face. Yep. 5 attacks on threes. And he's hit every time. And he's going to smush on 2s. And he's smushed every time. But do they dodge left or right and get out of the way? 5+ invulnerable saves. 2 of them do. So you've only killed 3, so I've got a couple left. Okay. Right. Okay, 2 geniuses remain. It looks like that. Let's go on to the Broodlord now, hitting Guilliman. Again.
I've been here before.
So he's going to hit on 2s. Reroll 1s because Gene Stealers. So he's at every time. And then he's winning on 5s, but twin linked. Looking for 6s for devastating. Well, that's 4 devastating wounds already. And twin linked. And that's it. So he's got 2 wounds left so far from the Broodlord. He's taken 4, and then I've got 2 Gene Stealers to try and get the last 2 wounds off of him. Ooh. Ooh. So hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. Hit every time. 6s, rerolling 1s. I need 2 6s. There's 2 6s. And just for good measure, 3 6s. Gulliman's dead again. Take that.
Does he stand up?
Does he stand up?
No.
What, just to get knocked down again? Yeah. Cool. And then I've got a couple of Gene Stealers hitting the Redemptor Dreadnought. So, 2s. Everything's hit. Not an objective over here, so 6s. Ooh, 3 at -2 on your Redemptor. So 3 4-ups. He's only got 2 wounds left. Gene Stealers did do a little bit of work, and there's only 2 of them. Gene Stealers for the win. Actually, I don't think I would have been able to re-roll the wound roll of 1 against G-Man, but I did enough devastating wounds anyway. Yeah, I'll have to double check that. But yeah, okay, cool. So at the end of Ultramarines turn 3, you did capture the enemy outpost. You did extend your battle lines. So you got 13 secondary points there, so that's good. It's 51 to 28 now as we go into Tyranids turn 4. Okay, it's Tyranids turn 4. I checked the rules for Gene Stealers. They only reroll wound rolls of 1 if they're hitting something on objective, but I had enough to kill Guilliman anyway, so no harm done, except for the fact Guilliman's dead. That's fine, we checked that. Everything's good. Yeah, so I only had 1 objective at the start of my turn, which was this one here, because the Swarmlord was sitting on it. Because you knocked me off with both of those. Oh no, I got Von Ryan Leaper on this one as well. So I've got 10 primary points. I forgot he's just standing there on that one objective. Because you failed to kill the Ron Leapers. Yes. You kill one and they just sort of run off, sort of hiding. So I've got 10 primary points this turn, which puts me up to 61 points. And then all my things that need to take battle shot tests were all in sign-ups range, and they all passed gloriously. Got like 13, 15. It was really good. So in terms of objectives, I've now got no prisoners and defend stronghold. So kill things for no prisoners, defend my stronghold. Easier said than done when you currently control it. But I've got enough bugs around here to hopefully kill you and nick it. So let's try and do that. All my termagants units just advance because they can advance and shoot anyway. They need to start getting back in the game, so they're starting to run forwards as quickly as they can. I gave Trigon synapse with Thingamajiggy and the Ron Leaper synapse with, what's his name? Neurotyrant, that's his name. Him and his Neurogaunts have come back this way to try and help deal with these lot. The Hive Guard have gone in this ruin. I've managed to get 5 on the objective, so I'm out OCing you now, because I think these are OC 2 or 3 each as well, actually. So I've definitely took it back. I just need to hold on to it and kill those plasma guys, because they're scary. The Trigon's got like an 11-inch charge around the corner, which I may or may not make. But from previous evidence, if he makes that charge, they're probably mostly dead. Yeah. So let's try and do that. Meanwhile, on this flank, Extrins move forward a bit to get on the objective. Swarmlord, Broodal, and the remaining Genestealers have all come this way. I want to kill the Blade Guard, I want to kill the Redemptor, and hunker down here. The Hive Tyrant and the Genestealers are doing something similar over there with the Zone Folks. The Genestealers fell back. The Hive Tyrant and the Zone Folks should hopefully get rid of those Gravis guys and that Dreadnought. And then I'll have the flanks back. And then obviously I've got this one, I'll have that back, but nothing's going to be on there. That's fine as far as I'm concerned. So, trying to regain a bit of board control, because you killed a lot of things last turn. I've lost lots of big bugs and lots of little bugs. But there's always more little bugs, right? It's fine. Ripper Swarm's literally just tucked in there, just in case I get to teleport home the next turn, because I don't think I've had that one yet. So, yes, now it's time to start killing things. Right, kicking off the shooting phase with the Zone Folks, shooting the las cannons into the Dreadnought. Here we go, hit on freeze, 6s are lethal. Everything's hit, one's already wounded. These wound on freeze. And one of those is wounded as well. So 2 AP free. You are actually in woods though. So 2 4-up saves. One goes through. D6 plus 1, but then minus 1 D6 damage. And you've got 5 wounds remaining. 2. 2 CP for me to do a CP reroll, isn't it, at the moment?
Yes.
Right. 5 or more. Yes! Right, do you blow up? No. Aha! Right. That was a good use of 2 command points, I think, to clear off that cursed Redemptor. Right. Winged Hive Tyrant. Heavy Venom Cannon. Actually, before I do that, let's shoot a bunch of Termagants at this guy. I might get lucky. Right, bunch of Termagants hitting on 5s because they advanced. Actually, no, Assault doesn't give you -1 hit anymore, does it? It just means you can advance and shoot.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's 9th edition. So they've hit, 6 explodes. I'm wounding on 5s though, so it's up to 6. I've got 3 wounds. I could kill the Eradicator with Termagants. 3 free-ups. Oh, he's got a wound left. Okay. I haven't got nothing else to shoot at him though, apart from the Hive Tyrant. Yeah, it's only the Hive Tyrant that can actually shoot him, so I'm going to have to shoot him and him anyway. But if I got lucky and killed him, then he could have shot them. That was my thinking. Anyway, D3 shots into the Eradicator. I don't know where that's gone. Oh, so 1 shot. You're not more than 12 inches away, so 2's to hit. I've hit. It's going to wound you on a 3. It does. It's AP 2, 3 damage, so 5 up or death. And you're not dead. Can you just die? Right, so that's over here done. Let's go over here. Right, Trigon Biopulse thing into your Plasma Interceptors. Here we go. So I'm hitting on freeze. He's got sustained hits 2 though, but I didn't get any again. And he's winning on 5s, the Trigon. That's one 3-up save on your Plasma Interceptors. Just the one, as he screams at them with bioelectric nonsense, which does nothing. Brilliant. Let's shoot some Termagants at them. Alright, more Flesh Borers into Gravis Marines. Here we go. Forced to hit, 6s explode. I've hit 3 times out of 10 shots. Brilliant. Winning on 5s. One more 3-up save. And he's fine. Seems to be a theme here. Got like literally 2 or 3 of here can see you, so let's shoot them as well. 2 hits. No wounds. Okay, brilliant. Right. Okay, the Neuro Tyrant now into you with his 2d6 Psychic Scream thing, whatever it's called. 5 automatic hits. Winning on 5s. 2 at -1, 2 damage. So 2 4-ups. And drops. Can you stop saving them, please? This is very annoying. Right, seeing as though they're not dying, I'm going to put all the Hive Guard into this Eradicator just to finish him off. Okay. Right, Hive Guard into the Eradicator. Surely they can do 1 wound or something, these Hive Guard. I'm hitting on 5s though, because indirect and stealth and all the nonsense. And I actually moved anyway, so yeah. So yeah, 5s. 6s will explode though. So they've all hit. That was a 6. A couple of 5s. another 5. Then I had 4 6s. So that I think that many times. Winning you on 5s because you're toughness 6. Well, that's good wounding though, actually. 6 free up saves. Because of covering things. Oh, I've just about killed him. There we go. The Hive Guard did something, everybody.
No.
You want to CP reroll it?
Yeah.
Just to stop the Hive Guard killing something. Oh, for God. Damn it, Paul. Damn it. Okay, it's the remaining Exocrine shooting at Centurions. Those last cannons are really painful. Let's try and get rid of some of them. D6 plus 3 shots. For 4. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, fine. Hitting on 4s though, because of your stealth thing for being Vanguard. So 4s but 6s will explode. Just hit you just twice. Winning on 3s, it's from 8 or 9 or whatever it is. 2 wounds, AP 3, but you're definitely in cover. So 2 4-up saves, 3 damage each. One of them takes 3 wounds, but they have 4 wounds each, don't they, or something? That's really annoying. Right. Okay. Just the Swarm Lord with his psychic thing, I think. So let's do that. Yep, the Synaptic Pulse from the Swarm Lord into the Blade Guard. D6 plus 3 also hits. For 4. I'm not doing one of my number of hits this turn. Strength 5, so I'm winning them on 3s. So that's 3 AP1, so they're on to their 4-up saves, 2 damage each on the Blade Guard.
3, yeah.
3 4-ups. So I've killed a Blade Guard. Oh no, you got Feel No Pains from Psychic Attacks, haven't you?
Yes.
So you got 4 Feel No Pains then. Because you got Tiggy with his Psychic Hood thing. Is it 5-ups or 4-ups?
4-ups.
I can't remember.
So how much damage was it?
4 damage, all on one guy, so you can just do it all at once. So they've got 3 wounds each, haven't they?
Yeah.
So 4 Feel No Pains. Is it 4-ups or 5-ups? Let's check.
Pretty sure it was 4. I'll have to check.
Yeah, Feel No Pain 4-up on the Psychic Attack, so a Blade Guard's just on a wound from the Swarm Lord, so that's a bit disappointing. The Rod of Tigarius is hard. Just ask Vista's sister. Right, I think that's all my shooting done now. So I guess it's time to do the charges. I've got enough CPs for CP rolls anyway, so it doesn't really matter which order I do the charges in, because I can't CP reroll them. So let's try a fluky 11-inch charge into your Plasma Inceptors with a Trigon. If I get this, they're dead. If I don't, lots of this stuff's dead. So we need an 11. Here we go. It's definitely not 11 because one of them's a 1 and the other one's a 3. Right, okay, fine. I'm actually going to charge the Neurotyrant in as well, because he's actually quite tough to kill. And then I'll tie you up then, don't I?
Yeah.
Because you can't disappear if you're in engagement range, can you?
No.
No. Haha. 6-inch charge. They are pistols though, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's still shoot you.
Yeah, but if I didn't charge you, you shoot me anyway.
Yeah.
Right, Winged Hive Tyrant charging these 2 Plasma Inceptors. That's a 4 plus a 3. That's easily enough. Right, donk. Let's smack them. Can't do anything about the Eradicator. They advanced, so they can't charge him. That's ended up like that. Do I want to charge the Hive Guard through as well? No, that's fine. Meanwhile, over here, Swarm Lord into the Redemptor. Unless I roll a 3 or less, he's in. That's an 11. I needed that with the Trigon. But you can go in and get on the objective. Oh my god, if it's turning around. He's going to rear end you, alright? The Broodlord and the Gene Stealers are going to go into what's left of the Slow Guard. And they get a 5, which it should easily be enough. They're right there.
Yeah.
And that's it for the charges. Okay, all the charges have made it, and I'm going to start with the Gene Stealers and the Broodlord, because otherwise your Blade Guard could interrupt for free because of Tigarius. So let's go with the Gene Stealers, because you've got a guy on a wound. So they're going to hit on 2s. And reroll 1s, because Gene Stealers. Always reroll hit rolls of 1. 2 sustained hits. Lovely, I'll take those. Wasn't getting sustained hits against Gwilliman, was I? Because he was a bit of a monster.
He's a beast.
He's dead now, though.
He is.
Yeah. I'm going to win on 4s. Can't reroll win rolls of 1 though, because you're not on an objective. But that is 4 devastating wounds straight off the bat, and 2 4+ invulnerable saves.
How many? 2.
2. So the guy who's wounded is dead, as is another guy, and then the guy is down to 2 wounds. So the last remaining Blade Guard has got 2 wounds. And the Broodlord goes, "Wah!" and then hits whoever's left. And obviously I told your unit that they'd be -1 to hit me back, if they survive. So, Broodlord, 2's rolling 1s, everything's hit. No sustain though. He'll win on 3s, and he is twin linked. So let's reroll that. So, how many moves did I say that last Blade Guard had? 2. 1. That's devastating. He's now dead.
Did I put it down?
Or whatever it is, he's dead. And then 5 at -2 on Tigarius. Does he have an invulnerable save, Tigarius? If he does, you might need it.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, so 5 of those, then 2 damage each. And I'm assuming you would have chose the reroll ones to save.
Yes, naturally.
Oh, that's 6 damage. I think he might be dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, well, Tigarius is really good now. But this Broodlord seems to be very, very good this game, running around with Gene Stealers, murdering everything. So that was good. Right, okay. Those Gene Stealers are having a really fun day. Let's go into the Redemptor with the Swarm Lord. He's going to hit on 2s. And I've missed twice. Brilliant. 6s don't mean nothing because you're not infantry, unfortunately. He's wounding the Redemptor on 5s. Mm-hmm. His swords are quadruple linked. We discussed this earlier. Alright. So he's got 5 at AP2, 3 damage. So 5 4-ups. 3 damage, but 2 damage each because Redemptor. So I've done 2 damage. He was a lot more effective against infantry. Yeah. So he's done just 2 damage to your Redemptor. Brilliant. Which is probably going to punch him in the face and kill him now. But before that, let's hit these Plasma Receptor dudes with the Winged Hive Tyrant. Who's going to give himself Adrenal Surge for free and hit them. So he's going to hit on 2s. 5s and 6s will be sustained. There we go. That did something that. There we go. He's going to win on 3s. Oh, that was terrible. 2 at AP2. 2 5-ups. And I think they're 2 damage each. So I think I've only killed 1. Right. Neuro Tyrant bumping into your Inceptors. That's essentially what he's doing. He's just headbutting you with his really big head. He's going to hit you on 3s though. That's 6 explodes. And then I'm winning on 5s. Just one 3-up save on your Plasma Receptors. Oh, 1's wounded. Huzzah. And then I've got 4 Neurogaunts, which are going to do bugger all. 2 hits with the Neurogaunts, winning on 6s. Nope, nothing caused by them. Okay, right. So that is the end of all my fights. So you've got a dude to hit me here. Some dudes who can pile in and hit me there. And a Redemptor who can give a Swarm Lord a good fisting. Okay, starting the fight backs with the Plasma Receptors into the Neurotyrant and Neurogaunts. Yep. So many attacks hitting on 3s. That's lots of 1s and 2s there, Paul.
An awful lot.
I like that, it's good.
At least someone does.
Yeah. And they're all going to win on 3s because the toughness of the unit currently is 3.
3s.
And there's even more 1s and 2s. Brilliant. So it's 5. So it's 4 6-up saves on the little guys. And then another 6-up save. You've killed all the little guys and that's it. But that's fine. He's OC 3. I've got actually only OC 1 each. But I've got an OC of 8 there compared to your 6. Or whatever you'll have once you've consolidated them all on the objective. Like that. So it's currently mine. I need to hold it at the end of your turn to get my 3 points. Okay. What are you going with next? Another guy punching the Hive Tyrant? Cool.
So, 3s.
He's hit every time. He's winning on 6s though. Ooh, cheeky. I'm fine. I'm pretty sure he's got a 2-up save. And then you've got a Redemptor punching a Swarm Lord, 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'll spend a CP to give him a Swarm Lord. I feel no pain.
I feel no pain for doing my identity.
I know. I like Feel No Pains for Psychophages and my strat and his enhancement. It's all good fun. You're winning on 3s. Just 1. 4-up save. I make it. I waste him a CP. I was expecting you to do a bit more damage, to be fair.
3.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's not a bad turn. I've got no prisoners because what have I killed actually? I didn't quite kill them. I've killed the Blade Guard and Tigarius. That's what I've killed.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that's 2 units, which I think is 4 points. 2 points a unit? Yeah, 4 points. And Defend Stronghold is ongoing. And we'll go into Ultramarines turn 4. Okay, it's Ultramarines turn 4. There's not much left, but there are still points up for grabs. Indeed, and there's still bugs to kill. So you only got 2 primary points this turn again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you're up to 30 points to my 65. But your secondaries were quite good this turn. Because you've got all your scouts and your assassin were all picked up and things. And you've got investigate signals, which was ideal, really, because you can just go, boop, corner. Where is she? She's over there in that corner. They've come back in that corner. That's 6 more points for you, just like that. Okay. So that's 36 to 65, looking better already. Yeah. And then you insane brave this chap and run him into the middle for area to know. That's another 5 points.
Boosh.
So that's 11 points. That puts you up to 41 to my 65. It's getting closer. The comeback is on. Your Eradicator stayed there. You over-momented the Swarm Lord.
Yes.
We don't stay in combat there. These guys stayed in combat here because they can shoot my Neuroturret in the face with their plasma pistols. They've just moved a little bit because at the end of your next turn you score the primary, so they can get you 5 and 2. They can get you 7 points at the end of your next turn, assuming they're all still alive. And your Centurions have dropped back in because they went up and dropped back down again, basically just the other side of the wall. For your CP. And they can obviously line up shots into the Swarm Lord or the Exocrine or whatever they want to shoot at, really. So, yeah, dropping around, getting lots of points, but you're going to have to kill quite a bit and hope my secondaries are terrible, really. And then hope you have a really good secondary and primary last turn. But there's bugs to kill. The Codex Astartes says kill the Xenos. That's what you're going to try and do.
Exactly.
Yeah. The Captain, what's his name?
Uriel Ventress.
Uriel Ventress. Wants to get revenge for his fallen brothers, Kelgar and Gurney Man. So that's what he's going to try and do. So, yeah, where would you like to start with your shooting?
I should start with my singular Eradicator.
Right. What's he shooting at? Termagant?
No, he's going to shoot into...
Live Tyrant.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 multi-metal shots coming in hot, hitting on freeze because he stays still.
Yep.
And you can reroll F-ring because he's a monster, but you've hit both times. And I'm toughness nice. You're winning on 4s, but rerolling. So only the 1. 4+ invulnerable save. And a main save. Good try, Eradicator. You're lucky to be alive, to be fair. Paul spent a CP to keep you alive. Right.
Next, I'll do my Inceptors.
Plasmaing my Neuroturret in the face. Yes. Which, if you kill him, you will actually OC me. And then you'll stop me from getting Defend Stronghold. So you maybe don't want to supercharge, because then you might kill yourself and then you won't stop me from defending Stronghold. Or do you want to supercharge anyway and just be done with it?
Yeah, so we should overcharge.
You are? You're not?
No.
You're not? Okay, right. So many plasma shots hitting on freeze then. What's the strength of them non-supercharged?
Strength 7.
See, toughness 8, see? So you're going to be winning on 5s now.
5, twin link them.
Oh, they are twin linked, aren't they? Yeah, that's true. Which is just as well because you only win it once. That's a bit better. You got 3 in total?
3.
So 3 4+ invulnerable saves. I'll make 1. Fail 2. What's the damage when they're not supercharged?
2.
2. That's okay. He goes down to 5 wounds. Toughness 8 with 9 wounds. This chap. He's quite tough for just a big brain. He's quite good just to throw in and go. Oh, there you go. Just like that, really. Yeah. So you've got these guys to shoot, and your Centurions and your Redemptor. So what do you want to line up next? Okay, the Centurions, you're going to split fire, because you want to kill the Swarm Lord, but the missile launches a blast, so you can't shoot them at the Swarm Lord, he's in combat. Yeah. So they're going into the Exocrine, Lascannons are going to go into the Swarm Lord. I will spend a CP to give Mr. Swarm Lord a 5 at Feel No Pain, because I know you love these Feel No Pains, Paul.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of them.
No?
Not tonight, anyway.
So what are you starting with? The Lascannons?
Yes.
Okay, 4 Lascannons, hitting on 4s though, because I'm in combat, but you're rerolling a thing anyway. So you've hit 3 times. You're wounding on 3s, and they're twin linked. So they've wounded 3 times. 4+ invulnerable saves. Make 2. 1 goes through. What's your damage?
D6 + 1.
4 damage. 4 of the Feel No Pains. We love the Feel No Pains, Tyranids. they adapt. They see, that's what it's all about. He didn't adapt very well, though. They've all gone through. So he's now on 5 wounds. That was painful. And then you got, what, 4d3 shots with the missile launchers? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not particularly great, is it?
No.
No, but it's better than nothing. So these are hitting on 3s now, at least, though.
Yep.
And rerolling effing because he's on an objective. That's some good 6s. If only they meant something.
Yeah.
5 6s out of 6 dice. I should get some Centurions with Death Watch and then give them like sustained hits. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
For you.
Yeah.
Not for whoever you're playing.
Well, no. Anyway, winning on 3s. And then twin linked. So that's 5 AP3. There's no cover in the way, so 6 up saves.
-2, sorry.
-2. Oh, yeah, these are missile launchers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I've got 3 6s, so they're good, but 2 go through. What's the damage on these?
D3.
So 2d3 damage on the Escrim. 3, 4. So he's down to 10. Okay. Bit of damage here and there. You've got your Company of Heroes and your Redemptor now. What would they like to do?
They're going to shoot into the Swarm Lord.
Yeah? Not GCs in the Broodlord? No? Because you've got heavy bolters and bolters and things. How much damage are they really going to do to a Swarm Lord who's currently got a 5 up for no pain?
That's a good shout.
Yeah. See, I'm helpful, you see.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yeah. Why on earth would you shoot bolt weaponry at a Swarm Lord? I've got a gene seal on a wound, so you probably don't want to start with a heavy bolt now. Because you've got bolt rifles and things as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that's definitely range.
Do the little bolt rifles and things first.
So nice crafted bolt rifle, hit on 2s.
Okay, very nice.
Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
4, so 4,
Yep.
6 is a devastating. Oh.
Type of vulnerable save. So that's the gene seal dead. Have you got any more bolt rifles, or was it just one bolt rifle?
I've got a heavy bolt there, and then I've got.
Oh, your Adventure's thing. Well. Okay, so one gene seal is dead. What do you want to do now?
Heavy bolter.
Okay, yeah. So they move, so he's hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, just the one. He'll be winning on 3s though. Not like that. Euro Ventress.
Give me a Ventress. Hitting on 2s.
Euro Ventress hitting on 2s. He's hit once. Oh dear.
Strength 4. So
Toughness 4.
4s.
Wounds.
-1.
5 up. Gene Sealers. Is it 1 damage or 2 damage?
2 damage.
Right, so now all the Gene Sealers are dead. He no longer gets the rerolls, and he doesn't have devastating wounds anymore. Just because he's lost his mates. He's not as effective.
Good.
Poor Broodlord. Okay. Redemptor Dreadnought time.
Yep.
Right, the Redemptor Dreadnought, he's going to gun down the Broodlord, because that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're starting with the heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s, because shooting out of combat. Yeah. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good, better than average. You're winning on 3s, toughness 5 to Broodlord.
So 3s, 6 is devastating.
So he's taken 2 wounds already, and I've got a 4 up save, which I make. So he's got 4 wounds now, Mr. Broodlord. And then you've got the mini Onslaught Gatling gun for another 8 shots. Hitting on 4s. And winning on 4s this time, but 6s are devastating. So there's another devastating and another save. So he's down to 3. And then make the save. Yeah, so he's down to 3 wounds. 4 storm bolter shots. Hitting on 4s. Knocked over trees don't count. Winning on 5s but twin linked. So 1 more 4 up. I make it. I'm making the 4 ups, Paul. Rocket pod for 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. Winning on 3s. 4 up invulnerable save. I make the 4 up invulnerable save.
Of course.
The only things that went through were the devastating wounds. I made every 4 up going. This Broodlord is a hero. He's almost like a company of heroes. Is that all you're shooting? Because they're busy weeing in the corner and things, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. The scouts that keep running off the board and coming back on again in the same place, they've finally found a reason for it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all my shooting. So
yeah, because he fell back. Cool. Okay. Any charges? Probably not, is there really?
No.
I doubt he wants to charge much in termagants, although you could probably kill a couple of them.
No. So it's just ongoing combat now, isn't it?
Ongoing combats. So I will start with this Swarm Lord. Who'd have guessed it? Right, Swarm Lord. Let's try and finish off as a Redemptor. Do better than last time when I did just 2 damage. So I'm hitting on 2s. I've still missed twice. Now I'm winning on 5s. Rerolling for twin linked, or quadruple linked, as I like to call it. So just the free 4-ups. So you're definitely going to live. Because it's 3 damage each, becomes 2 damage each, you've just taken 4 damage. You're down to 5 wounds remaining. So you're fine, though. You don't have to worry about a Swarm Lord. Twin linked helps against vehicles, but it's still not that great.
And then, over there.
You're going to punch him in the face? Yeah, makes sense.
Is it me that goes first on this one? Yeah,
it's your turn now. I've just hit you there, so you can hit me over here now.
Let's see.
Plasma Inceptors bonking me on the head. It's a very big head with your plasma pistols. Hitting on 3s. Very good bonking. Yeah. I suppose it is a very big head. Reading on 6s though, he is toughness 8. He's a very tough head. Everyone loves a big head, don't they, Paul?
I wouldn't know.
4 6s.
4 6s.
I've got 5 wounds, you're not going to kill me. 4+ invulnerable save. You do 2 damage though, so I'm down to 3.
Not too shabby.
But I live. And then I guess I'll bonk into your heads with my head. Right, I bonked into you, put a guy down to a wound. Hooray. Punching the Redemptor.
Yep.
Punching the Redemptor into the Small Lord. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. And you got over moment. You didn't even need it.
No.
Wounding on 3s. Just the 2 though. It's the wounding that's the problem. Can't reroll the wounds anymore with over moment, can you, Paul? No. Unless you Death Watch. 2 4-ups. Double 6. He loves life. He's turning to loving this little invasion. It's going well. It's going well. Right, so at the end of your turn, Paul, you have scored 5 points for Rosenau and 6 for Investigate Signals. It's a good turn. Good turn. Just lacking behind on primaries a bit. Yeah. But anyway, 11 more points for the Ultramarines puts you up to 41 points to my 65 as we go into the end game for Tyranids turn 5. Okay, so at the end of battle round 4, I got Defend Stronghold as well, and we ended up on the points. It's 68 to 43, and then going to Tyranids turn 5, I got 12 on the primary. I did the battle shot tests and things. I was okay here, there, and back there, but the Ron Leaper failed, so I wasn't able to hold that one at long last. So 12 primary points. That puts me up to 80 points now to 43. And I've got Deployed Teleport Homer and Overwhelming Force. So, Ripper Swarms, they can now finally do something. One of them is going to get me a Teleport Homer, doesn't really matter which one. That's 5 points. And Overwhelming Force, kill things off objectives. He's nearly easy kill off an objective. Maybe so is that Redemptor, although at the moment doesn't seem to be. And there's lots of guys here I can try and kill, and Mr. Trigon's just come around the corner. The Neurotyrant's fallen back. Hivegun are going to pump loads of shots in. Termagant's going to put shots in. Trigon's going to put shots in. Then everything's going to charge apart from the Neurotyrant because he fell back. They should die. Termagant's moved. These ones moved. Those ones advanced. These guys can shoot him, kill him. They can shoot something, him, them, but whatever. Shoot things. Wingtoss Tyrant Genius is going to go off to make sure I kill him. Basically, I'm going to try and kill that, him, all of them, and the Redemptor, and then all you'll have left then, hopefully, is little things around the edges and these chaps.
Yes.
That's the plan. So let's start that plan by shooting. I'll do all of them at once. 20 Termagants into them. I think I've still got 20. Yes, 20 Termagants into him. No, I'll just do 10 to start with, because the other 10 could kill the guys on a wound over there. 10 Termagants should be able to take 1 wound off a Marine, right?
Should be able to see.
Well, I mean, they are Termagants. Hitting on 4s. 6s will explode. Oh, I've just rolled those of 6s, which is just as well. So, they explode. Yay. Winning on 5s, though. 1. There you go. This is why I was thinking about firing all 20. So 1 free up, or death. He's fine. Right, now I'll shoot the other 10 at him. He will die. It's just a matter of when. And by what. They explode. Lovely. And winning on 5s. 2 this time. 2 free ups. Death by termagants. Ah, huzzah! Or do you want to spend a CP and keep him alive again? Just to be really annoying.
No.
No? He can accept his fate at last.
Yes.
He has fallen. Right.
He's caused much frustration.
Right, okay. Now, the other 10 termagants, I've got also groups of 10 termagants. I've got a third group. They're going to shoot them in the back.
Cowardly.
They're not cowardly. They're running towards you. It's not cowardly. So I've got a bunch of misses. 2 sustained. Got the dice everywhere. 5 to wound. Just a 1. God. 1 free up. He's fine. Okay. Right. Let's pump all the Hive Guard shots into them, because that's fun. Right, all the Hive Guard into the Plasma Receptors. Here we go. They stay still, so they're going to be hitting on freeze. Because they're heavy. So hitting on freeze, 6s will explode. And that's a lot of 6s, Paul.
An awful lot of 6s.
That is an awful lot of 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, brilliant. Hit you more times than I had shots. It's the first time they've done that all game. Now I've got to pick up a load of dice. Right, strength 5 though, against your toughness 6. So I'm winning on 5s. These are all AP 1s. These will be 4-up saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 4-up saves. Okay, 9 4-up saves. Here we go. You've only failed 2. So the guy on a wound, he dies, and then the guy goes down to 2 wounds. Right, I've finally killed one of these Plasma Receptors. The Trigon's now going to try and kill another one with his bioelectric pulse thing, hitting on freeze. 6 is a double sustained. At last, it's worked. So I get 2, 4, 6 back in. But again, this is only strength 5, so I'm winning on 5s. And I only get 2, and they're both 3-up saves. And I wounded that guy, so he's now down to a wound. I'm slowly, very slowly trickling them away.
Slowly trickling.
Having lots of strength 5 things is great, but against toughness 6, not so much. Right, I've got some zone tropes here and a guy up there. Right, zone tropes, they're going to shoot the anti-infantry warp blast at your scouts. D3 shots each in their blast, so D3 plus 3D3 plus 3. So many, because I've just rolled a 6, 6 and a 4. Brilliant. Many shots hitting on freeze. 6s will explode.
Be 4s.
4s, oh yeah, because of your stealth thing. And no 6s. Strength 7 though, so freeze. 3 at minus 1 or 2. I can't remember. Roll 3 dice and then I'll check. I'll have to check because you're getting cover as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
The 6 is definitely fine.
Yeah, so they got base 4 up anyway, so if it's a -1, that'd be fine.
Yep, it's -2. So the 2 4s fail, so D3 damage each. So the first one, that's going to kill a guy. The second one is going to kill a guy. So I've killed 2 scouts. Yay! And then, right, I've got this guy. He's just going to shoot his heavy venom cannon straight at the guy in front of him. D3 shots. 4, what's that? It's 2. It's going to hit him on 2s. And that's sustained. And they're going to win on freeze. That's 2, -2 you can cover. So 2 4-ups. Fair lever on them and he's dead. He's dead, 3 damage. God, there's Gravis everywhere. I've never seen so much Gravis armour in a list before.
It's wonderful.
Bring loads of aggressors, plasma receptors, eradicators. Insane.
Yellow.
Yeah. Exocrine, he will shoot your Centurions though, because las cannons are scary. So D6 plus 3 shots for 5. It's heavy, but you're -1 hit because of stealth, so I'm about to hit it on freeze. 6 is a sustain, so 1 goes back in. Then I'm winning you on freeze. So that is 4. -3, but you're in cover because of stealth and thingamajiggies. So 4 4-ups, 3 damage each.
What was the AP on it?
3.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes down to 2 essentially.
Yeah.
So 4 4-ups. So the wounded guy dies, as does another guy because they're 3 damage each. So you've only got 2 left now. But they're tough to kill. And then the Swarm Lord's got his psychic attack thing, which you might as well just point at the Redemptor. Okay, the Synaptic Pulse from the Swarlord, I'll put into these chaps here, because there's no point shooting at the Redemptor. It's strength 5 and it's 2 damage, which is the worst things you can shoot at a Redemptor, because it's toughness 10 and reduces damage. So let's shoot at the Company of Heroes. D6 plus 3, and I think it's Blast? No, it's not Blast, so that's just 5. It also hits, and it's strength 5, so I'm on freeze.
-1 to hit.
But falls because you're -1 to wound thing.
-1 to wound, yes.
So that's 4, -1, but covering things. So back to normal. 4 normal saves. Or whatever they'll be. It's 2 damage.
1 plus 3. 2 damage.
Yeah.
So it's 1 on
2 wounds. 2 wounds? They got 4 wounds each?
You do.
You joking?
No.
That's a very tough little unit, isn't it?
It's very good.
Okay, cool. That's it for my shooting. Now it's time for charges. Let's throw a Trigon into some Plasma Inceptors. He's in, he's right there. I'm going to throw everything else in as well. Broodlord might as well go into your Redemptor. Yeah, he's made it. Hell, the Hexcrim might as well go into your Redemptor as well. Let's just charge everything everywhere. Right, I've charged everything into these Plasma Inceptors. I want them dead. I did Adrenal Surge for 0 CP because he's doing 12 with the Hive Tyrant. So I'm getting sustained hits on 5s and 6s now with a Trigon. It's painful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. So I've missed twice, but many 5s and 6s.
Many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. I've beat that many times. Wounding on 3, strength 9. These are all -2, 3 damage. So many 5-ups or death pool. That's 5, 10, 13. It's unlucky for some. That number keeps coming up today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 13 5-ups or death. And there's 5 of them left.
Isn't the Ultramarines the 13th Legion as well?
Is it?
I think so.
Interesting. Google that, people. Leave a comment below. What Legion is the Ultramarines? Is it the 13th?
I'm pretty sure it is.
5-ups, AP2, 3 damage. Yeah, they're all dead. Right. That's how you kill Gravis. You throw a Trigon at them.
You throw a massive... You throw everything at them.
You throw the kitchen sink at them. I mean, I literally did. I threw the termagants at them and everything. And the Hive Guard. Right. While you pick them up, I will hit you with my Broodlord into the Redemptor. He's told you Redemptor that he's -1 to hit. Just to annoy him, basically. So he's going to hit you Redemptor on 2s. Can't reroll 1s anymore. Geniuses aren't there. And he's going to wound you on 5s, but it's twin linked. But they're not devastating anymore because the Geniuses are dead. Which is just as well, because otherwise that would have been some devastating wounds. 2 at AP2, I believe. Yes, 2 4-ups on your Redemptor. It would be 2 damage each, but it's 1 damage each, so take a wound from the Broodlord. Down to 4. Alright, Exocrine stomping into you. He's going to hit you on that. 3-ups, I think it is. And then wounding you on 5s, I believe. Nothing. Okay, so that's all my combat's done. You can hit something with your Redemptor now before my Swarmlord hits something. Do you want to try and finish off the Swarmlord?
Yes.
Yeah, that's been a CP on the field of pain.
Really, I think you're at a point where you don't even need to tell me you're doing that. Just
Yeah,
say it's there.
it comes naturally. Soon the Space Marines are going to adapt to find a way to get around Feel No Pains.
No.
No? No? Okay, so going into the Swarmlord.
Yep.
If you are, it's whatever you're hitting, it's -1 hit because of the Broodlord. So
It's still my other target, isn't it?
he is still your over target, yes. So,
Pin on freeze.
falls
Falls, yeah,
because of Broodlord, yeah.
As you just said.
Which didn't help me at all. Wounding on freeze. 3 wounds. Okay. Can I boss my 4+ invulnerable saves again? Let's find out. No, didn't make any of them. And I can't do a CPU roll because they're 2 each now. So that is 9 damage. Lucky I paid for the Feel No Pain. 5 wounds remaining. I've made those ones. I'm dead! You've killed the Swarm Lord.
Finally.
The Lord of the Swarm. Does he deadly demise? No, he doesn't. Okay, so the Swarm Lord's dead. I think I've still got that objective though, because the Exocrine and the Broodlord. But yes, I have deployed a teleport hammer. I have killed them off an objective and him off an objective. Was that it?
Yeah.
I mean, he was not on an objective. But I've killed 2 things off objectives, so I've got 5 points for that as well. 10 points for Gryffindor, because we're going to Ultramarines turn 5. Okay, at the end of Tyranids turn 5, I scored my 10 secondaries. Looking at Paul's turn 5, you got the secondaries Engage and Defend Stronghold, which are good. Both very achievable secondaries. That's been good. You got your things popping up again with your Scouts and your Assassins. You've easily managed to get Engaged with them over there, him over here, her over there, and your Centurions over there. And then in terms of primaries, you obviously get them at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you used Insane Bravery earlier because you had to make sure you got in for Aerodonal, but your Redemptors failed, so you can't hold that objective at the end of the turn. So there's no point seeing what happens there in terms of the fight.
No.
Even if you kill them, you can't hold that objective. These guys can hold these 2 objectives for you for 7 points, but you can't quite get the 12, unfortunately, and there's no way of you getting any other objectives. So the numbers come up again, Paul, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's 13.
You finished on 13 primary points. Not great.
No.
Not great. But secondaries, you capped out at 40 as well, the same as I do. We both did very well on secondaries today, actually. I think having bigger army and a bigger board, it makes secondaries a lot more achievable.
Yes.
You've got more units to do things, and it's easier to fit in places. So that's interesting. But in terms of primaries, I only dropped 4 points. I've got 12, 12, 10, 12. So that's pretty good.
Wow.
So including painting and things, it's 96 points to 63 to the Bergs. So it's a loss, unfortunately, for the Ultramarines today.
Yeah.
But you killed lots of bugs, but there's also lots of bugs left.
Yes.
But you killed the Swarm Lord, but that Brood Lord,
Oh.
him and those Gene Stealers,
It's filthy.
brutal. I need another Brood Lord.
No, you don't. You're absolutely fine with this.
2 units of 10 geniuses, each with a Brood Lord, running around in a Vanguard detachment, advancing and charging, fall back and charging. It'd be a lovely time.
For you, it would be horrible
Yeah.
for me. I'll be crying.
Trigon did quite well today. He's good at munching on infantry. Hive Guard, they're rubbish. I think I might just use them with shot cannons from now on, and then just walk them down the middle of the board, overwatching vehicles and falls. That'd be fun. Etrians did okay. Little bugs didn't really do much. The amount of Gravis you had was a problem. Lots of toughness 6 everywhere, but most of my attacks were strength 9, was really annoying, or strength 5. But yeah, Gulliman didn't really do much.
No, he didn't really do much.
He killed some Gene Stealers, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And Kelgar and Apothecaries, aggressors, mowed down a bunch of Hormigants,
But that was about it.
and then they had an Etrian shoot at him, and the Swarm Lord turned him into sushi.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Things didn't go well.
No, Centurions did really well, though, actually. They were a good.
brilliant.
They were a good unit for you. Redemptors proved durable again. They're very good units. But yeah, it was a fun game. I don't do 3,000 point games very often, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. Thank you for coming, Paul.
You're
It was a good game. Unlucky today. I'm sure we'll get some revenge at some point. And thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.